Get ready to match the stars. Bert Convy, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Lee Merriweather, Richard Dawson, and Gail Fisher as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now here's the host of Match Game 74, Gene Rayburn.
Hello, Johnny Olson. How are you? Thank you, one and all. I guess everybody had a good day yesterday watching the Rose Bowl parade on CBS and watching all the bowl games and all that. And how here we are into where we are. Anyway, and they said it wouldn't last, and here we are in Match Game 74. And we thank you all for joining us, and you especially, because we couldn't do it without you. You're a gifted bunch. You found a little heart at your chair. See how I feel about you? All right, let's say hello to our two players, Harry Reynolds and Paula Arbaugh. Hello, players. Harry's a current champ. He's won 2 games, has a total of $450 to his credit. How do you feel about that, Harry?
Pretty good.
Beats losing, huh?
Right.
How do you feel about that, Paula?
Well, he's got 4, I got 2. Now
Well,
all I
that's
need
right.
is 4, right?
Right.
And he needs none.
You're going to put the evil eye on him. All right. Well, we're going to finish this game with round 2, I guess it is, right after we pass along this message to you. Here we go with round 2, folks. Going to finish this game. Final round. Paula, it's up to you to make a selection.
A again.
She wants A. Last time out, you matched Richard and Charles, so the 2 of you will not participate. Everyone else will, and this is it. Mary said, John, that wasn't the garbage you just threw out. That was my blank. Mary said that to John. That wasn't the garbage you just threw out. That was my blank. You can take a little nap while you're waiting there. Just doze off for a minute.
I
there,
thought he'd been sleeping all week.
Okay.
I'm
Ready.
ready.
Here we go. Paula, Mary said, John, that wasn't the garbage you just threw out. That was my
Oh, dinner.
dinner. I think it's a good answer. You think that's a good answer? Let's see if it scores for her. Bert, let's see if she matches you.
I said lunch.
Can't match lunch and dinner. Sorry about that. Brett.
I didn't come anywhere near food. I said mother. Is that a wrong thing to say?
No, audience, now listen, don't laugh at her. We have to book one weirdo on every show. She's a resident weirdo then.
Take a weirdo to lunch and or dinner.
Okay, now, Paula, you must match Lee and Gail to stay in the game. Lee, may we see yours? She's looking for the word dinner.
I know, but this happened to me once. My girdle.
Girdle! So Harry wins another game. Congratulations. Put that Lunch. Okay. Well, Paula, we've enjoyed meeting you. We wish you the very best of luck in 74.
Thank you.
We've got a gift for you, together with our thanks for being on Match
Thank
Game
you, and I had a
74.
good time. Bye-bye.
Paula
You all
Arbaugh.
really too.
Goodbye, Paula. Well, Harry, how do you feel about it?
Good.
You stick with those one-word answers, don't you? He told me a little earlier, one of the answers that came up here was social studies, and he teaches social studies and never thought of it occurred to him to say it. Let's see what happens now. We polled a recent studio audience, Harry, and we got their best response to this. Blank bond. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500. See if you can match it. The second, $250, and the third, $100. Now, which 3 celebrities would you like to get a little assist from?
Bert?
Oh.
Bert Convy.
Yes, scared me to death. I was writing.
Blank Bond.
James Bond.
There's one for you.
Brett?
How about
Brett.
War Bond, you little devil?
War
Now
Bond.
pay attention this time, Harry.
And Charles?
I don't have one.
Blank Bond.
James and War were the only ones I could think of. Government bond.
Government bond. Was he too late with that? That's okay. Government
I mean,
bond.
if that loose the rules, that's okay.
Yes.
Government bond.
All right,
not
now
a
you
good
may choose
answer, but there's
one of
not that
those.
many.
James Bond, War Bond, or Government
Oh,
Bond.
I
or
meant
give
savings
us-
bond. I didn't actually mean war bond.
You meant savings bond? Well, war bond is what you said, and that's the one we're going to have to go with. Sorry, Brett.
Sorry,
All right,
Brett.
Gene.
I'll take savings bond.
You're pretty sneaky, aren't you, Brett? Okay, savings bond is what he says is up there somewhere, preferably in the $500 position for him. Let us find out right now, first by revealing the $100 response. U.S. savings bond it is, and there it is right off the bat. Congratulations. Okay. I don't know what's under the other two, but I think we ought to find out right
I'd
now.
love to.
You think James
If
Bond
it's-
is under there somewhere?
Yeah.
Let's see if he's under the $250
He's
response.
500, James.
Bail bond is there. You could use that. Well, I don't know. James Bond has got to be there somewhere.
Right.
James Bond, where are you? Come out wherever you are. Are you under the $500 response? Yes, he is. There you are. Okay. Now, Harry, you've won the $100. Means you'll play for 10 times that amount, or $1,000. To collect, you got to match one celebrity head-to-head exactly. Which one will it be?
Bert.
Okay, Bert, you get ready to write. Harry will face me. Here's the $1,000 question. Blank post. B-O-S-T. Blank post. Okay, Bert's finished his answer, Harry. Now it's up to you to give us your response. See if you can match him. Blank post. What do you put in the blank?
Emily.
Emily Post, he says. Bert, for $1,000, may we see your answer?
Geez, so many posts. I was thinking bowl time. I said goal post. I'm sorry.
Goal post. Okay. So there's no match there. You've added to your winnings, Harry. You're up to $650. You're going to meet another challenger. Here comes Dorothy Zinni. Hi, Dorothy. Okay. You know Harry Reynolds, Dorothy?
Yes, I do. Hi, Harry.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
You
Just
wanna-
excited.
Are you excited?
A little bit nervous.
Take a deep breath.
Okay. I'm afraid I'll pass out.
No. Let me hear you breathe, Dorothy.
I don't know if I can.
Take an inhale.
Okay. All right. All right, I'm ready.
Okay. Well, I'm not. Dorothy, where are you from?
Granada Hills.
And
I
what do you
have-
do?
Oh, I'm a housewife, and I
That's
have
nice.
3 boys.
Yeah.
They really make me nervous. This is nothing.
Get around your kids and they shake you up a little.
you know
Good
it.
luck to Dorothy and to Harry. Here we go. Dorothy, the challenger makes a selection, if you would, please.
Okay, B.
B is what she wants, and that's what we're going to give her. Here we go. Everybody plays. Janet said, I've got good news and bad news. The good news
Story of
is,
my life.
I just found a really cheap place to live. The bad news is, it used to be a blank. Janet said that. I got good news and bad news. Good news is I found a really cheap place to live. The bad news is it used to be a blank. By Jove, she's got it. All right. Ready down here? Ready up there?
Can't say that.
Yeah.
Spelling doesn't count. Don't worry about it. Just put it in the
Just
slot.
put it down,
And
please.
we'll figure it out somehow.
Used to be a goal post.
Okay, Dorothy. Janet said, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is I just found a really cheap place to live. The bad news is it used to be a
Barn.
barn.
Oh, isn't that
Barn. Barn is
good?
okay.
Yeah, okay, like a stable or barn, you know.
Yeah. You like barn? You like our answer?
Yes.
You don't like our answer, do you,
kids.
there? Bert, what do you say?
I say a house of ill repute.
Brett, what did you say?
I had to clean up his answer for him, you know.
Yes,
I said House of Ill Repute.
You did.
right.
Okay. That's 2 of those now.
Watch it with the buzzer now. I've warned you before.
Charles?
It's really not easy being on a floor with 2 people that come up with those kind of answers. I said a lovely French word, a brothel.
Sorry, Dorothy.
Oh, I am too.
Yes.
I'm beginning to think that there's something strange between Charles and myself. I said brothel also.
Oh, yeah.
There is something strange.
All right, Richard.
Now we have 2 ill reputes, 2 orders of broth. Well, I have morgue, you lucky stiff.
Mon Dieu.
Gail, are you ready?
Yes, I thought it would be a red light district.
Red light district.
What kind of hell?
Okay. Dorothy.
What did she say?
Dorothy
Get her
didn't
back
match
on
any of our
nighttime
celebrities.
television.
And I'm just as glad. All right. We'll get back to this game in just a moment or so. First, we got this. Okay. Shall we carry on? We're going to finish round one. Dorothy did not score a match in her end of the round. We'll see how Harry Reynolds does in his end of the round. Everyone plays. Abdul hired a girl to come in once a week to blank his bed of nails. Do you remember Abdul?
I
He
remember
hired this girl to come in once a week to blank his bed of nails.
What the nerve?
Okay? All set. Harry, what did Abdul hire this girl to do once a week?
Sharpen.
To sharpen his bed of nails. Audience is with you, Harry. Let's see if the celebrities are with you.
I
Bert?
said to sharpen his.
So this celebrity is with you. There's one for you. Brett?
This may appear to be a piece of trivia to you. But my daddy's name was Harry.
Yes.
And I said Sharp. Oh, wait a minute. I said Sharp.
Yes, it is trivial.
You're right, it is.
Well, not to me and
No,
my
I
daddy.
think
I love my daddy.
All right, Charles.
That is the worst Southern accent I ever heard. I also said sharp.
He said sharpen, too. That's three for you, Harry. You're doing very well. Lee Merriweather, the only true Southerner down here.
Go ahead.
What do you
No,
say?
I was
Joe,
born
your
in
call.
southern Los Angeles. Sharpen.
Sharpen, she says.
Sharpen.
Well, there's four for you, Harry. Richard, you're from the south of England. Right?
Brett and her daddy were close. When she ran away, when she got home, he had run away. Sharpen!
Sharpen. That's five for you, Harry and Gail.
I'm not going to show mine because I'm the only one that hammered.
Hammered. Hammered the bed of nails, huh? Well, that's all right. Harry, you can't win them all. What the heck? Okay, now we'll go to round two. Dorothy, you've got to match 5 celebrities to stay in the game, and you got one shot at it here.
All right, guys, let's try B.
B. All right.
Let's try it.
She's putting you on your medal.
Okay.
You're on notice now. This is for you and Dorothy. Everybody plays. Mrs. Goldberg said to the nurse, "Whenever Dr. Levy touches me, I get blank."
I had a name like that. But could you do that one?
Mrs. Goldberg said to the nurse, "Whenever Dr. Levy touches me, I get blank."
I know what I want to say.
Well, say it.
No.
You can turn the whole place into a garage if you really insist on it.
All right. Okay.
I can't even read his
All right, no, that's okay. That's fine. All finished. All right. Now, Dorothy, Mrs. Goldberg said to the nurse, "Whenever Dr. Levy touches me, I get
Goosebumps, chills. You know?
goosebumps, goose pimples, chills, or whatever."
Yeah, come on, that's good. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's good.
I'm really hoping.
Yes, all right. She's, whatever her answer is, it is. And Bert, what do you say?
Well, you hoped right. I said goosebumps.
There it is.
I'm in the game. I'm still in the game.
Yeah. All right, you need 4 more to stay in the game here. Brett, what do you say?
I think that poor little treasure's having a seizure. And I think that's the worst answer I've ever heard in my whole life.
Oh, no.
It's a good
But I said it anyway.
goosebump. There's another one for you. Charles?
I need 3 more.
Don't be so insecure, Dorothy. Honest to goodness, I said goose, bumps, pimples, or flesh.
Okay.
And one of Charles's due for mine.
Why? What have you got?
Ticklish.
You got ticklish.
Yes.
Leave it to her to get racy at the wrong
You
moment.
got to match one of the 2 remaining ones to stay in the game. Richard. What? Both. Oh, you got to match them both to stay in the
Well,
game.
there's one she's matched. Goose pimple.
One. There's one. Now it's up to Gail.
Oh, God, I don't know about this game. I mean, really, I just must be stupid.
baby.
'Cause I get goosebumps.
There it is. 5 to 5 is the score. All right, Harry, you got your end end of the round to go yet, and we got to get to that a little bit later. But right now, we've got this for you. Don't go. Okay, here we go. 5-5 is the score. We're at the second and final round. Harry, you need one match to win the game. This is it.
a recording.
Wow.
Now, this is only for one person, and that person
What do you
is
mean
Lee
it's only for
Barrymore.
one person?
Now, wait a minute, not Lee.
Gail.
It's Gail. I beg your pardon. Gail is
Oh,
the
the
one.
dummy on the end.
Gail, this is only for you.
What do you mean? Wait. Oh, that's
Only
right.
for you. You and Harry.
Okay, come on, Harry. Here we go.
All right. Now,
We're gonna make a little disease
that's
of
enough
our own.
eye
Yes,
contact. That's
Unbelievable.
enough eye contact. Hold everything now. Here it is.
Okay.
Herman's blank looks like a prune. Right in answer now.
Gail, take my advice. Don't answer it.
Gail?
Take the pick, Gail. Take the pick.
No. Now leave her alone.
Isn't it
Now
wonderful?
give the kid a chance.
Isn't it wonderful?
Leave her alone.
What was the condition of it?
No. There it is. Herman's blank looks like a prune.
Isn't it wonderful? A great show like this goes off on the second day of the new year. Bye.
Okay. Harry, Gail has finished writing her answer, and it's up to you to give us your answer. Herman's blank looks like a prune. What do you say?
Nose.
Nose. That's not a bad answer. Wait a minute now. Now
What
we
did you
ask
want him to say?
Gail to show us her answer now. Nose is his.
I'm so nervous, and I just didn't want to spell it, so I said face.
Face. Did she hurt you? Did she hurt you when she hit you? Yeah. Now kiss him right on the eye. That's it. Let's not have any fighting on this show. I tell you. This girl doesn't know her own strength. She really gave him a belt there. All right, so it's 5-5. It ends in a tie. And what happens when that occurs is we just wipe the slate clean. We go to a tiebreaker here. One question for each of you. The one who has scored the most matches, move your chair over a little, Harry, will be the winner. Dorothy, would you make a selection, please?
A.
A. We're in the tiebreaker, folks. Everybody plays. This is it.
Or Dorothy will kill you.
The lady octopus said to her boyfriend, "You've sure got blank hands." The lady octopus said to her boyfriend, "You've sure got blank hands."
Well, do you mind?
I don't think too hard, just trust your instincts. We tell people here, Dorothy, to trust their first judgments, and that's usually a good idea, both in your case and in theirs. They're all finished. So, Dorothy, we call on you for your response. The lady octopus said to her boyfriend, "You've sure got blank hands."
Long hands.
Long hands?
Yeah.
She has long hands.
Oh! I can't believe it!
Is
They
there
say
an
oh to
ambulance in
everything.
the
It's a tough
audience?
bunch of pleas here. I don't know who's going to say long hands up here. We'll see. Bert, long hands is her answer.
I said you've sure got clammy hands.
Clammy hands is a good answer. Brett, what did you say?
I'm so upset for Dorothy, I can't stand it. I said busy because he was another
Busy.
octopus.
Yeah, okay. Charles?
I said roaming.
Roaming hands. Okay, Lee?
Dorothy,
It's because he was an octopus. He had a lot of
A lot of hands. And Richard?
Oh, how bad of
The
me.
risk of being punched in the nose. I said wandering hand.
Hands. And Gail?
Oh, Dorothy, don't hit me, but
I won't.
I said long hands.
Dorothy, you're breaking the whole set. Gotta put it back together again. This girl is really strong. We'll repair it and come back for after this message here. We'll fix it up a little bit later. Gee, I'm sorry we have to leave now.
Oh.
But we've got to leave because the time is just about up. Will you both come back next time?
Oh, yes, we'll be here.
Oh.
Hurry.
Hey, whether you like it or not, you're coming back next time. Remember that. And you come back, you must obey orders. Well, sir, when we come back next time, we will have... Oh, listen.
Right to get Dorothy out of her shell. You're right to Dorothy Shellbox.
Join us next time for this galaxy of stars.
Larry Hovis, Brett Somers, Charles Nelson Riley, Patty Deutsch, Richard Dawson, and Madeline Rue.
Gene Rayburn for Match Game 74. Join us next time. Thank you.
Today's consolation prizes are the Weekender by American Tourister, designed to go everywhere by land, sea, or air. Fiberglass reinforced construction, strong, lightweight luggage by American Tourister. And Long Nails, the amazing product that changes short, broken nails into long, beautiful, natural-looking nails for strength and glamour. Long Nails. And a supply of Swiss Miss Cocoa, delicious toffee, mocha, cinnamon, malt, and chocolate-flavored instant mixes. Just add hot water. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Secret Storm next over most of the CBS stations. This program was edited for broadcast. To match the star, James Darren, Brett Somers, Nipsey Russell, Juliet Mills, Richard Dawson, and Teddy White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rayburn.
Somebody put you up to that. Did you do that, Johnny Olson? Who did it? You did it.
That wasn't a standing ovation. They were fixing to leave.
Did you do that, Juliet Mills? You didn't do that. Are you having trouble with your seat?
I'll just get this pumped out. I left a standing ovation and they stole my seat.
Oh.
The animal lover here.
I thank you for that. Are you all ready to have a go at it?
Yeah, we're ready to have a go at it.
All right.
I wish you hadn't said that. Get over there.
Okay, more than you think. What I mean is, this is our first show of the year of our Lord, 1975, and it's interesting to hear Johnny Olson say Match Game 75. I found it interesting. Wasn't that fascinating?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Nice to start out the new year.
Yes,
and we certainly
good.
enjoyed you a lot at home on our TV in 1974.
Well, good. I thank you
got
very much
lots
for
of
that. All right, Carol. Okay. Where were we last time? You had your first round question, and you hadn't had yours. But we've got a question for you, and we'll find out what it is right after we find out what this is. You ready? I shall push the magic button and reveal the other first round question for you, Tom. Listen carefully. Everybody plays. Harold was thrown out of the amusement park for taking a blank in the tunnel of love.
Oh, Weird Harold.
What? I didn't know. Wait a minute. I didn't say Weird Harold.
Oh, no?
Oh, that's, you know. All I said was Harold was thrown out of the amusement park for taking a blank in the tunnel of love.
Oh, I got it, honey.
The ball is in your court.
Well, we're not playing.
You're not playing? Are you thinking about that, Thomas?
Am I? I think I have.
Harold was thrown out of the amusement park for taking a blank in the Tunnel of Love.
Can you... Is this okay? Not allowed? No?
Am I the only one? Oh, I love this show. So I walk around and I can look.
Wild horses wouldn't get
all right, I won't look at you. All right, I'm just checking on everybody.
Oh, I'm fine now.
How is it, Jimmy boy? Terrific. Now, okay, now we're ready for the old Tom winners here. Harold was thrown out of the amusement park for taking a blank in the Tunnel of Love.
A nude.
Taking a nude?
Woman, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, really. That's what he did.
A nude?
I've been through the Tunnel of Love several times.
You've been through the... Now, wait a minute. He says he's been through the Tunnel of Love several times. And, how'd you get her past the turnstile?
Well, I didn't take a nude.
Oh, I see.
That was
You said
Harold that did
Harold
that.
who took the nude in there. He says Harold took a nude in the Tunnel of Love. What do
I
you
don't
say to
believe
that?
that.
Yeah,
No, those
Jim.
rides are so long.
Yes.
And if you go in alone,
It's dark, isn't it?
yes, yeah, and it's very, very tough to find anything. And I
Yes.
think he was he just wanted to relieve himself. He tinkled.
Well, may we see your answer, if you please,
Yes,
madam?
I said he took an elf because he was Irish.
He took an elf.
Yes.
All right, Nipsey.
Well, there was so much water in the Tunnel of Love that Harold didn't think they'd notice. He took a bath.
Took a bath in the Tunnel of Love. Harold was thrown out of the amusement park for taking a blank in the Tunnel of Love. What did you say?
Well, I finally found a word. He took a tinkle.
Took a tinkle. All right. No nude so far,
Nude
Thomas.
so
He's
far.
looking for a nude lady in the Tunnel of Love, Richard.
I'm worried about an audience that cheers Tinkle. My Harold merely took a bath.
Merely took a bath. Right.
Great
That's not allowed in the
minds.
Tunnel of Love. What is allowed in the Tunnel of Love? He says take a nude in there. What do you say,
They
Betty?
may cheer Tinkle, but they'll boo Speedboat. Don't blame you.
Okay, so at this moment it's 1-0. We go to round 2 and ask Carol to make her selection.
I'd like B again.
B, last time you matched Jimmy, so Jimmy, you'll lay out this time. Now, here's this. Not very many people know this, but John J. Audubon, the noted bird lover, first gained fame when he gave a bald eagle a blank. John J. Audubon, the noted bird lover and painter, you know. He painted all the birds, did beautiful jobs. He first gained fame when he gave a bald eagle a blank.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, that's well, that's an easy one, isn't it?
Honey, I got it. You don't have to worry about it. I got it. It's just, you're home free.
All right. We're waiting for Nipsey.
I'll be right with you.
In the tradition of
God,
Charles
you're
Nelson Riley, you're late again. Is that it? Okay. Well. All right. Now we'll come
drawing a
over here to
picture of
Carol. Not very many people know this, Carol, but John J. Audubon, the noted bird lover and painter, first gained fame when he gave a bald eagle a blank.
Okay, a toupee.
A toupee. All the wigged people applauded out there. What do you say, Jim? Oh, you don't play this time. You play this time. What do you say? Oh, speaking of toupees, here's Miss Wig Lady.
Da, 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 gave him a rug.
Rug and toupee. Okay, there's one for you, Carol. What did he do for that bald
I
eagle?
never thought he would do that, but I knew he was a bird lover. I thought he gave him a scalp massage.
Scalp massage. Really? Oh, he is a weirdo. First gained fame when he gave a bald eagle
A haircut.
a haircut. I see.
Well, bald eagles aren't really bald, are they?
Oh, that's how they got bald, huh? He gave them a haircut. What'd you say, Richard? She's your countrywoman, not mine.
Pardon, monsieur? I am a stranger. I don't know that.
What do you say about
in my
this bald eagle?
own country of France, we heard what say, Toupee.
Toupee.
Accent grave,
Oui, oui, oui. L'aiglon.
My Gallic friend on my right really does know his birds. Toupee.
Toupee. That's 4 for you. How about that? Okay, Tom. You're going to have to match 4 celebrities to stay in the game. However, 5 will win a game. We'll see if that happens right after we see about this. Now we are ready to conclude this game. Are you ready, Tom?
I'm ready.
Here we go. You need 4 to tie, 5 to win. The doctor said to Ewell Gibbons, he said, I'm referring you to a tree surgeon. You're suffering from blank. Said, I'm referring you to a tree surgeon. You're suffering from blank. That'll be $80, please.
Ewell Gibbons said, who'd he
The
say?
doctor said to Ewell Gibbons, I'm referring you to a tree surgeon. You're suffering from...
The dumb. Okay, you're a perfect person. I got no argument with you. Oh, I spelled it. I didn't spell it wrong. I spelled it so wrong that it would be misinterpreted.
Okay.
You'll love it. It's
all
a
right.
nice answer.
You finished yours. All right.
Can we protest the questions?
No, you can't protest the questions.
I think we should. Can we beat up the writers?
All right, here we go with time. Now, Ted, there's a lot of stake here for Thomas Winters now. The doctor said to Ewell Gibbons, I'm referring you to a tree surgeon. You're suffering from...
Hickory nuts. I hadn't thought of anything else.
I never looked at hickory nuts as an undesirable condition of any kind. I like hickory nuts. You couldn't suffer. What about that? What do you say to that?
Well, I always thought he was kind of strange, you know.
Yeah.
And I said that he was suffering from the nuts. I mean, the crazies, you know.
Yeah, okay, hickory nuts. That's one match. That's right. He's always eating hickory nuts, right, Brett?
But I thought because I come from Maine and he comes from Indiana, I was sure he was going to go straight to the reality of it and say damp root.
Damp root. That's right. That gives it makes a tree's leaves turn yellow and fall, and the tree dies. Oh, it's terrible things. Nipsey?
And to prove that I'm nothing like Brett, I thought he said dry root.
Dry root. Got to match the others to stay in the game. Thomas, here we go. I'm referring you to a tree surgeon. You're suffering from, he said, hickory nuts.
Leaf mold.
Leaf mold. So that means Carol Copeland wins again. What did you have there? Splinters. Congratulations. Okay. Carol, you stand by for a moment. Got to say goodbye to Tom Winters here. It was a pleasure meeting you, Tom.
Well, it's a real pleasure to be here, Gene.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I'm glad you won some money, $1,200. Many thanks for being with us. Match Game 75, Thomas Winters. You know, Carol, not many people can say what you and Tom Winters are able to say. You've been on Match Game 74 and Match Game 75, haven't you?
Yes, I have, and I've loved every minute of it.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Carol. We're going to have a go at the big money right now. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Patent blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the next one, you get $250, and the third, $100. Which celebrities would you like to get an assist from?
Richard?
Patent shoes. Patent leather shoes.
Patent leather shoes.
Yeah.
All right.
Betty?
Patent pending.
Patent pending. All right. You got 2 there now.
And Nipsey Russell.
Nipsey, have you got one?
Patent medicine.
Okay. So there they are, Carol, all 3 of them. Patent medicine, patent leather shoes, and patent pending. You may choose one of those, or if you've got a better idea that you think would be a winner, give us that.
The first thing that popped in my mind was patent pending.
Patent pending. Okay. All right, patent pending is the one we are looking for. Let's find out if it's up there. And if it's there, where is it? Is it under the $100 response? I ask you. No, patent medicine is there, though. That's the one that Nipsey gave you. Okay.
Right.
We're looking for patent pending. Here is the $250 response. Patent pending. Congratulations. You got it. All right. That's one Betty gave you, right? Okay. What do you think's under the big one?
No, patent leather.
Patent leather?
Still giving
All right. May we see it, please? Patent leather. Okay. That was Richard's answer. Now you got $250. You're going to play for $2,500. To collect, you've got to match one of them head to head. This will have to be an exact match. Which one do you choose?
Oh, they're all good. Richard.
Okay, Richard, you get ready to write. Here is the $2,500 question. You swing around and face me if you would, please. Thank you. Blank dandy. Blank dandy. D-A-N-D-Y. All right, he's finished. Now, she's mumbling to herself, and she's going to give us an answer which she thinks will match Richard. What do you say to that? Blank dandy.
Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Yankee Doodle Dandy. That's the song, right?
Right. He's got it.
I'm a Yankee Doodle. All right. Richard, you know he's English. He's been here a long time, but he is English. Right to the core. British.
Right, Rocco, right.
For $2,500, may we see your answer, please?
No.
For $2,550.27.
Do I hear 28?
All right.
Listen, why didn't you go with leather with me, Carol?
I'm sorry.
You've got people here that love you. I love you dearly.
I'm sorry.
This could have been 5,000 instead of a measly 2,500.
She's now got $2,850, and we'll come back to you right after this. Good girl. Okay, now this lady has won a bundle of money. She's got $2,850. She's happy about that, and she's going to meet another player here. Here's Shirley Gaynor. How are you, Shirley? Now, we're ready to find out a little bit about you, if you please, ma'am.
I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I'm
Yeah,
married.
that's Fanny Flagg territory.
Yeah. And I'm married and I have one child.
Okay. You ever watch his program?
I sure do.
You know how it goes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, shall we have a go at it?
Yeah.
All right. And now, you as a challenger make a selection, Shirley.
B.
You want B? Here we go. New game. Alice said to Ted, I still say that man was not Santa Claus. Sure, he brought us some gifts, but he took our blank. You have to stop laughing at some point and write something. In your beautiful red dress, you look like Mrs. Santa Claus there. Isn't that a great gay Christmas color? Christmas past and all that?
No, compre inglés.
You don't speak English.
But we don't celebrate that holiday.
Noel?
The first Noel, well, we did that.
Yeah.
But we don't repeat it.
My whole tears.
Oh, you're finished, yeah.
Wait a minute, I'm finished.
Your light is lighted, indicating you're finished, and you're not finished.
But I am finished.
Okay.
Oh, honey, I was finished years ago.
We don't care to hear any more about that now. Shirley Gaynor, listen to me, not to them. Alice said to Ted, I still say that man was not Santa Claus. Sure, he brought us some gifts, but he took our blank.
Tree.
He took our tree? Mm-hmm. He took the tree? Well? I think they were rooting for you, and, well, we'll find out what happens. Jimmy?
I know that guy from Philadelphia. He used to pose as Santa Claus all the time, but he always took your TV.
Took the TV set. Okay. She says took the tree. What'd you say?
Well, I want to tell you one thing.
Why?
That I'm from Birmingham.
Yes.
And she don't talk the least bit funny like Fanny does, do she?
No, she don't talk that funny way at all.
Why, that little devil took our green stand.
Took the green stand. Rifled all the drawers. Left the silver and the flatware and everything. Took the green stamps,
green
did he?
stamps.
Well, what a weird burglar that was. Nipsey, what did this
Well, I
burglar
was thinking
take?
about my uncle. He hung his sock up by the fireplace, but the health department made him take it down. Santa Claus took our stockings.
Took the stockings. Didn't put anything in them, just took the stockings. Juliet, what did you say to this? He brought us some gifts, but he took our...
Turkey.
Turkey. Stole the turkey. Boy, this is a weird collection of answers if I've ever heard one.
Aren't you glad you're
Yes.
English, Dickie?
Yes. Now,
They're really getting at me today, aren't they?
They are
the
getting at
beginning
you.
of the new year and
yes. What do you say, sir?
Well, I say if Shirley Gaynor had a stepson, he'd be known as a half-gainer.
All the little devil brought some presents, but he took our kid.
Took the kid. The answer she's looking for is tree.
Who were sitting in front of the TV at the time.
Sitting in front of the TV.
He couldn't get back up
no
the chimney
Christmas
with the
trees
tree.
were stolen. Let's see what we've got for you in the little goodie bag here of the first round questions. Whoops, upside down there. Betty White said to Richard Dawson, do you remember those beautiful mushrooms I was growing in my garden? Well, I just found out that they're poisonous. So I decided to give one little mushroom to blank. That's what Betty White said to Richard Dawson. Those beautiful mushrooms growing in my garden. Well, I just found out they're poisonous, so I decided to give one little mushroom to blank.
Happy New Year.
All right. Everybody ready? Nipsey,
I'm
don't
ready.
fool around, Nipsey. Just
I'm not
write
fooling
something out.
around. I'm just writing. Nag,
right.
nag, nag.
Now, Carol Copland. Betty White said to Richard Dawson, do you remember those beautiful little mushrooms I was growing in my garden? Well, I just found out they're poisonous, so I decided to give one little mushroom to blank.
I love her. I think she's beautiful, and I'm going to say Brett.
Okay. Well, she says she loves Brett, but she's going to say Brett anyway. What'd you say?
I said, I thought she was giving it to Alan. She and Dickie could have something.
Alan,
got the rest of the bag.
Brett, what did you say?
Well, honey, I'm a mathematician, and
Yeah.
I added 2 and 2, and I quickly came up with 5. And I've been to their house for dinner, and she feeds him a poison mushroom every night, 7 nights a week.
Oh, he's got a powerful constitution. What'd you say?
Well, you see, one poison mushroom wouldn't kill you. It would just make you sick. So I thought he should give it to somebody that makes us sick. Brett.
Okay. Well, there's one. All right. Show and tell, Juliet.
Yeah, well, I know all the love on this panel, but I'm sure it's give it to Brett.
Well, everybody loves everybody. That's 2 for you, Richard.
I love Brett, although I don't think she's beautiful. Brett.
And Betty.
Well, I am appalled. On the first day of the new year, I certainly
appalled?
wouldn't do a thing like that. I would give it to Brett.
Okay, 4 for you. Now this message for you. Hello there. Thought I wouldn't make it. How much time? Oh, no time. Oh, Gene Rayburn, match game 74. Goodbye. You're all splendid. Goodbye. 75.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for match game 75. A Mark Goodson, Bill Shadman production. Get ready to match the stars. Dick Martin, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Jody Donovan, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg as we play the star-studded big money match game 76. And now here's the star of match game 76, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Johnny O. That's the first time I've heard you say that, John. Match game 76.
Isn't that emotional?
Yes, it is kind of. Let's all have a good cry, shall we?
Game 79.
I mean, we started match game 73, 74, 75, and here we are. Now, we were not on yesterday on kind of the bowl game that was on. That was some game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. How do I know who won?
I never thought they'd win.
No, didn't you? But at the last minute, when he kicked the field goal thing, wasn't that something?
The whole last 10 minutes.
That's a little inside joke there, and we shouldn't do that. What we're laughing at is we taped the show a month ago. But if you're all set, let's say hello to our two players over here, Doris Dean and Janice Valentine. Doris is a current champ. She's won $2,950, and she was challenged by Janice Valentine, and the game ended in a tie. We went to the tiebreaker. Janice matched two celebrities, and your tie-breaking question will come along in a moment or so, but right now this is coming your way, and here it is. Sorry. Hello there. Hello there. Now, push a button here, reveal the other tie-breaking question, which is Doris Dean's. Remember, all you have to do, match 2 to tie, 3 to win. The cannibal said. Cannibal said.
I'm hungry.
Gee, that new restaurant is great. I ate the blank. Gee, that new restaurant is great. I ate the blank.
I got it. I got it. This is 76, and I'm not going to make a mistake the whole year.
No mistakes in 76.
No mistakes in 76.
All right.
Turn some tricks in 76.
Oh, really?
Good idea,
Okay.
What do you have in mind, Dick?
Charles is ready, and we call on Doris. The cannibal said, gee, this new restaurant is great. I ate the blank.
The waitress?
Ate the waitress. But, getting over here to Dick Martin.
I am afraid I have just broken my record.
What?
I have been on this show. This is my ninth game, and I have never gotten a match.
You haven't?
Never.
Never.
That was the old year, Richard.
I was hoping to go out that way, but I pushed
You said
the
waitress. Let's hear it for Dick Martin.
My first match.
It does bring a tear to your eye,
does.
doesn't it? It's an emotionally
Good
charged
way to start the year
moment.
off.
Right, indeed it is. Brett.
Remember what I said earlier about not making any mistakes in 76?
Yes.
I lied.
You've made your first
I
one.
made my first mistake. I said waiter.
I ate the waiter. Okay. Oh, no, that doesn't match waitress.
I should have said waiter and or waitress or maitre d' or missionary or friend or busboy.
That's enough of that then. What do you say, Charles?
She's still talking in the new year.
Yes.
I said waiter or waitress.
Oh, how about that? No, I can't match that. Because she said waitress specifically, and he's, you know, all over the lot there with waiter and or waitress. So that doesn't match.
Fair.
All right, Jody, my dear.
I unfortunately said the chef.
Could you sing that for us? I mean, you are a singer. Sing it.
Yes,
Chef.
that was it.
Okay. And Richard.
Da-da-da, chef.
That's it there. Now you got a match. Fanny Flagg to stay in the game and achieve a tie. And the answer that Doris Dean is looking for is waitress. Cannibal said, gee, that new restaurant is great. I ate the waitress.
I said cook.
Cook. So Janice Valentine wins the game. How are you? You feel good, don't you? Okay, you stand by there for a moment or so now while we talk to Doris Dean. Doris, you've got your good luck card that won a bundle of money for you. You've got your lucky rose there. And you've got our best wishes for 1976. And $2,950. Doris Dean. Goodbye. Now, here you are. This is your first time up here. You've done very well matching our celebrities. Let's see how you're going to do in matching a whole bunch of people who were here in our studio audience one day when we polled them to get their best response to this, Janice. What happened there? Everything okay back here? Your finger slipped on the button, did it? Okay. All right, I just want to make sure everything is solid and steady there. Blank fellow is what it says up there. Now, the answer that audience gave most often is worth $500 to you if you match it. Now, if you match that middle one, you get $250. And if you match the answer they gave third most frequently, you get $100. Now, a little assist here from our celebrities. Whom do you call her?
Fanny.
Fanny.
He's a jolly good fellow.
He's a jolly good fellow.
Yeah.
All right, there's one.
Richard.
Richard?
A poet I dated once, Longfellow.
Longfellow, yes.
He's 8'9".
He was indeed.
Stocking feet.
Right.
Brett.
Well, he belonged to a group called the Odd Fellows.
Odd Fellows. So those are the three you have, Janice. You have Odd Fellow. You have Longfellow, and for he's a jolly good fellow. Now, you may choose one of those. You may have a better idea altogether.
Mine was Oddfellow. I'll stick with that.
You thought of Oddfellow right off the bat, and that's the one you want. Okay, it's her decision. It's her money. She wants Oddfellow. Let's, her ESP with that previous audience may be better than yours. Let's find out if Oddfellow's up there. May we see the $100 response? Oddfellow right off the bat. There it is. Congratulations. You got the $100. Okay. Now, Earl, would you slide the $250 number? Jolly good fellow. That would have matched Fanny. And what do you think is on top? Longfellow. The audience thinks Longfellow. Let's see it, Earl. They are right. Very good. All right. Now, you've got a total of $200. You're now going to play for 10 times 100 or $1,000, and that'd be pretty good. If you win that, you're up to $1,200. To collect that amount of money, you have to do a little ESP trick with one celebrity and match that celebrity. Which one will it be?
Richard.
Okay.
Well, why didn't you choose me for Longfellow? We'd now be playing for $5,000.
Right, yes.
You little rascal.
Would you just turn around and face me a little bit here so that you can't see his pencil moving around over there? This is it, worth $1,000, and it goes like this. Teacher's blank. Teacher's blank. He's finished. Now, Janice, we ask you to give us an answer. Concentrate now and think of what Richard might have written. Teacher's
pet.
Okay. All right. She just looked real hard and closed her eyes and got her ESP going. She says, that's what you wrote. Is she right or wrong, Richard?
Well, I'm not telling you.
Yes. Please tell us, Richard.
No.
Yes, the suspense is too great.
Well, all right, I will. But first, a few impressions.
You teacher's pet.
Congratulations. Terrific. I marked your hair. Sorry about that. Listen, you've got a total of $1,200 now, Janice, and you're still the champion. Means you're going to beat another player now. You ready?
Ready.
All right. In a moment or so, we're going to... Well, I know. What are we going to do here? This thing is turning around. There's Penny Barron. Let's say hello to Penny Barrow. Hello, Penny Barrow. You might as well get back up there now. How are you? You two ladies know each other?
Yeah.
Let's find out about you for a second here before we go to the commercial. Penny, please tell us about your life and all that.
Okay. I'm from Virginia.
Yep.
With my auntie. We drove out together, and I'm a former airline stewardess, and I'm a singer, and I'm unemployed right now.
What's
And that's about it.
Yeah. It's really not very funny to be
And I'm a
unemployed.
Libra.
You're a Libra? Well, all the Libras are hollering and screaming about that. Well, Penny, we wish you the very best of luck. We'll get going in a moment or so, but right now we've got to do a little business, and this is it. Okay, we are ready. Now, we found out who Penny Barrow is, and we'll push this button, reveal our first round questions, and ask Penny to make her selection.
B.
B for Barrow, she says. The cannibal said.
Another cannibal.
Right. There's another cannibal. He said, last night we ate Billy for dinner. I got home late and all the good parts were gone, so I had to eat Billy's blank.
That's an easy one.
Hello there.
Excuse me, sir.
Green eyes.
Do you have any of the diseases on this list?
Last night we had Billy for dinner. I got home late and all the good parts were gone, so I had to eat Billy's blank. All right.
Okay. I'm not too crazy about that question, but
Thank you.
Yes. All right, Brett is finished, so we'll walk over to... Come on, Brett.
Wait a minute. minute. Wait a minute.
Dear, it's one of those 9-card answers.
No, just 7.
Yes.
Hello, dear.
All right, now she's ready, so Penny Barrel. We'll give it to you.
Part of
Wait a
Billy.
minute. The cannibal said, last night, we ate Billy for dinner. I got home late and all the good parts were gone, so I had to eat Billy's blank.
Billy's wife?
Billy's wife? Really?
Yeah.
You've just said women's live back about 22 years,
Yeah.
dear.
Oh, it's...
Penny, listen to some of these answers, and maybe it'll come to you, but then it'll be too late. All right. What do you say?
Well, I was close. I said Billy's sister.
Billy's sister. He didn't get the idea either, Penny. Brett?
It's only forgivable because you are a metal chauvinist pig. But anyway, no, he had to eat Billy's big toe and all the others.
Big toe, yeah.
Yeah.
They would have very little meat on them, and it's not one of the best parts there.
The little
Charles?
the pinky is the best.
Toes are lovely on toast.
They
can
are?
be charming. I chose neck, which is very difficult.
Yeah, difficult.
The bone.
Too many bones in the neck. You see all the rotten parts there. Now, Jody, what did you say?
I chose nose.
You chose nose. Yeah. That would not have a great deal of nourishment in it either, would it?
Well, you see, the young man who was being cooked and eaten,
Yes.
his full name was Billy Parson.
Billy Parson?
So he ate the Parson's
The
nose.
Parson's nose.
It's a little chicken joke.
That's right. No chicken jokes, please, there. Now, Fanny.
Hi, hon. I take this game very seriously, and
I know you do.
I thought about it. Now, your little toes would be good. I'm not kidding you, I think. But I said fingernails. I don't think they'd be good at all.
They'd be terrible.
Wouldn't
That's really a very marvelous answer. Fingernails would be impossible to eat.
they? Be tough?
They're not bad.
They're not bad?
Oh,
good. You have to boil them a long time,
Yeah.
though, don't you? Yes. Well, we'll compare recipes later.
thank you.
But right now, we've got to come over here and talk to Janice Valentine. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, this is your first rounder. Dennis said, when I play tag, I always win. Nobody ever tags me because I've got blank. When I play tag, I always win. Nobody ever tags me because I've got blank.
We've had a host of favorite questions this week.
That's your
that
least
are
favorite.
Just beyond. They're the nod off.
Yeah.
What did you say? Nobody ever
Very
tags
good.
me.
Very good.
Oh, I've got it. I've got.
That's it. You've got it. You've got it. Right.
Got it?
Finally got it. Now, you see, it's not a bad question when you come up with a good answer like that, right?
Yeah, it's a terrific
Oh,
answer.
yeah,
I'm
that's
still not
terrific. Put up
crazy
the
about
slop
oh.
there and let's play. Isn't that marvelous? Isn't he a creative fellow? All right. Brett's got hers, so we come to Janice. Hello, Janice Valentine. Remember Janice Valentine. The Dennis said, when I play tag, I always win. Nobody ever tags me because I've got...
The dentist or Dennis?
Oh, any Dennis. D-E-N-N-I-S. It's, a
She means, is it Dennis the Menace, honey?
No, not Dennis the Menace. Dennis, and when I play tag, I always win. Nobody ever tags me because I've got...
Measles.
Measles. Now, as I said to Penny a moment ago, if you will listen carefully,
Right.
you'll hear some brilliant answers over here.
Thank you, dear.
Yes. Give her a brilliant answer, Dick.
Well, I have a social disease. Now, that is brilliant.
I didn't mean that brilliant. Brett,
That means that you...
give us a brilliant answer.
Oh, honey, because he's got the heartbreak of psoriasis.
There's a brilliant answer. Yes, there's a brilliant answer. Charles,
What's a social disease? I chose bad breath.
Oh, you did. Blah. Okay. Janice is looking for the answer. Measles, an unlikely possibility, but
And-
try it.
Janice has got the measles.
The measles! You said measles! What a weird... She said measles!
To think we were going to marry this girl.
Yes. The weirdos sit over there, not over here. Measles. I don't believe it. Okay, there's one match.
You
Hello,
know, it makes my answer look ridiculous. The heartbreak of psoriasis.
Yes, this is a great answer there. Give us a great answer, or a brilliant answer.
Now, I don't want y'all to get mad at me, but I really thought seriously about it. Now, why wouldn't you want to touch that man? The only reason I can think of is because he's got leprosy.
Oh. You really take this game too seriously, my dear.
So.
Yes.
Give her a big hand.
Right. Okay. So it's 1-0 favor of Janice. That's the end of round one. Round two later, but right now, this. We have finished round one. We are now going to round two. There's a A and B question, and we ask Penny to make her selection.
B again, please.
B again. B again. The nurse said to the psychiatrist.
Ah, that old trick.
Yes, the nurse said to the psychiatrist, she said, "Why does that patient have an antenna sticking out of his head?" And the psychiatrist said, "He thinks he's a blank."
Well, I'm going to make up for my earlier answers.
Okay.
Oh,
This
wait
is
a
a good
minute.
one. A couple of good choices here. Very good.
Well, I don't know. I'm torn between two wonderful answers.
Let me just see what you're doing up there.
Whatever you write is going
That's
to be
good. That's
wonderful.
good. Well, they're both very good.
It's just, sometimes I'm just so
Make up
brilliant
your
I
mind.
can't stand
Right.
it.
Put one in the slot because I am walking over here to Penny Barrow very slowly while you are making up your mind.
Have it made up.
Are you made up? Yes, she is.
Go.
Have you
I-
made up
I
your mind, or
can't-
shall I read
I-
it again? I'll read it again. The nurse said to the psychiatrist, "Why does that patient have an antenna sticking out of his head?" And the psychiatrist said, "He thinks he's a
Television.
television set." Okay. She came up with one of the good answers. Dick?
The last person I saw with an antenna was a show with Bill Bixby, so I said Bill Bixby.
You did say Bill Bixby.
Yes, I said
Show
Bill
your
Bixby.
card.
He said Bill Bixby. I thought he was fooling
No.
of it, but he said Bill Bixby.
You never have.
Won't you please come home?
Right. Your daddy needs you. What do you say?
Now, I want to show you something. You see this? This says... Oh, goodness. No, you don't want to look
Don't
at that.
show that
Oh,
other
no.
one.
Oh, there. That says Martian, right?
Martian, and you
now
rejected
this,
it.
and I was all set to use it, and I tore up this answer, and but the last minute I changed my mind, and there it is. TV set.
All right, that's one for
Now,
Penny
wasn't that
Barrow.
wonderful?
Wonderful.
Does anybody have any tape?
Charles?
Because I was so clever at drawing in earlier years in school, I chose to draw a TV set, and then in case the judges didn't like the drawing, which is so lovely, I wrote it out.
You believe him?
It is lovely.
So that's two for Penny. Why does that patient have an antenna sticking out of his head? And the psychiatrist said he thinks he's a TV set.
TV set.
TV set. There it is. Richard?
Is it soup yet?
What?
Oh, I'm hungry.
Oh, no. No,
While
not
I'm sitting here, I'm cleaning my bathroom bowl.
I see.
You're a swell fellow, Mr. Clean. TV set.
TV set. That's four for Penny. What do you got there, Penny? Oh, TV. Look at that. So she did well with hers, and now you got to go some with yours. You're not going to go there. You want to do the commercial now? Okay, they want to do the commercial now, so I'll put that back in the slot. And you stand by for a moment or so. We're going to do a commercial now. Would you believe that? Here it is. Fade. Here we are. And it's time to say goodbye. Would you like to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
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 Goodbye. You will come back next time. Score is 5-1. And when we come back with you next time, you're going to match 4 to stay in the game, 5 to win, okay? All right. It's time to say goodbye.
Goodbye for a while. We grabbed a fly for a while.
Is that the way you say goodbye? How do you say goodbye?
I say, goodbye, sweetheart. See you in Encino.
Okay. How do you say goodbye?
I say goodbye by saying it's terrific to have Jody Donovan on the show because she's as good a singer as anybody ever was.
Indeed, that's right. Splendid. I hear you're a splendid actress, too, although I must say, I haven't seen you act. But Iris
No,
Gutch said he has
not
seen
too
you
many.
act.
This is a rare appearance
It
for
is.
me.
Well, it's a splendid... How do you say goodbye?
Salam.
Oh, that's
Aw.
sweet. And you, sir? All right, do you have some special way of saying goodbye?
Yes, I'd like to say I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, especially me. No, I'm kidding.
Well, it's time to say goodbye.
This is
and
a bicentennial.
This is a bicentennial,
We must say
yes.
goodbye in an
Happy
American way.
bicentennial. Join us next time for Match Game 76.
Get ready to match the stars. Joey Bishop, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Wright, Elizabeth Allen, Richard Dawson, and Fanny Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 77. And now here's the star of Match Game 77, Gene Rayburn.
Johnny Olson. Thank you for joining us. You're going to have a good time because we got a bunch of very fascinating people here today. What?
Would you believe my head still hurts from New Year's Eve?
Yes, I bet it does. You look bad, too. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
What's the name of your show again of yours now? Miss
CPO Sharky.
CPO Sharky.
Yeah.
All right.
Don Rickles.
That's where Elizabeth Allen hangs out. And now let's say hello to George Frederick and Diane Crom here. George has been around here for a long, long time. George has been on this show now for a year and 7 months. And he's only won $2,850. Now, he's won a lot of games here and wins little bits and pieces of money. And Diane is challenging him. She's had her first round question, did not match any of our celebrities, but she's hopeful for the second round, which will occur a little bit later. Right now, we want this to occur for you. Here we go. Bing. George, your first round question reads as follows. Hey, do you all know they've done, I guess everybody's heard they've done the remake of the movie King Kong. You've heard about that, George, have you?
Oh,
right.
yes.
Well, now they're working on a sequel, and it's a real tearjerker. Oh. In this one, King Kong blanks Bambi. Does everyone remember Bambi?
Sure. Yes. Bambi was a little doe.
Oh,
Bambi was a doe, right.
Run, Bambi, run! Run, Bambi, run! Oh, I hate that. It was so sad. Do you remember that?
In this one, now remember this is a first rounder.
It was a cartoon, you know, Pat.
I believe it.
I never cried, no matter how sad cartoons
Bambi
are.
ran, but the mother was killed.
Oh, Lord.
I can't go on.
Oh. What happened to the mother?
The mother got killed. You remember Thumper?
Thumper,
Betty White may be listening.
I like that answer.
Fanny, do you remember how Bambi talked?
How did Bambi talk?
I remember when Bambi went through the woods and saw the skunk, and the skunk said his name, and Bambi said, "Your name is Flower." Flower.
Sounds like Mr. Periwinkle.
Isn't it? Isn't this fascinating, George? You remember Bambi?
Oh, yes.
You do? Well, now in this remake of the movie King Kong, they're working on a sequel, and it's a real tearjerker. In this one, King Kong blanks Bambi. A real tearjerker.
Kidnaps?
Kidnaps. That's interesting. King Kong kidnaps Bambi. Well, I mean, if he fell in love with Fay Ray, he could have fallen in love with Bambi and kidnapped her, right? What do you say?
Well, you know how films are getting now, right? They're going more and more X-rated, right?
Violence, yes.
Right. And I had the toughest time thinking of this word. I thought of somebody others. Seduces.
No. Well, really?
What's the matter? You never heard of a gorilla trying to make a little dough?
Now, you, my dear.
That's beneath him, isn't it? I went for it, hon. I said he had her.
Oh!
Oh, pardon me, him.
What did her? Bambi was a her.
Hey, Bambi was a boy.
Well, Bambi was a boy.
Yeah.
He was a boy. Did you know that?
Oh, then I take back my original answer.
Yes, you do.
I don't give a what he was.
Yeah.
What I said falls in love with.
Falls in love with this sweet child. It's a marvelous, cute little answer. It's a good little answer. What does Elizabeth Allen say? In this sequel, it's a real tearjerker. King Kong blanks Bambi.
Well, I forgot that gorillas were vegetarians, so I went with eats.
Okay. And you, what do you say? Kidnaps is the answer that George is looking for.
I threw that away, George. I think you should have, too, to be frank. I said eat.
Eat seems to be the answer. And you, Miss Fanny?
Family got married in the end, remember? It was wonderful.
That's right.
You know what King Kong said? Huh? Another deer. King Kong said, that's good eats.
Okay, so there we are at the end of round one, and aren't we just zipping along here? Okay, now we'll push the button here and ask Diane to make her selection.
A, please.
You want A? Hey, Diane? Alfredo, the chef, said.
Gonna get letters.
He hopes he gets letters. My new chain of restaurants is so bad, whenever I rent a new location, a blank opens up next door. This is a very good one. Alfredo the chef said, my new chain of restaurants is so bad, whenever I rent a new location, a blank opens up next door.
Oh, honey, that's a snap.
Do you understand, Elizabeth?
Yep.
Splendid.
That's just a... Now, that's the kind of question I like.
That's a good answer.
That's
Okay, very good.
Charles is doing artwork and won't hurry.
All right. We'll walk over here to Diane, and I'll read her the question and hope that Charles will have finished by the time I finish. Alfredo the chef said, my new chain of restaurants is so bad. Whenever I rent a new location, a blank opens up next door.
Massage parlor.
Now, Diane, I don't understand that answer. Why would a massage parlor operator open up next door to a rotten restaurant? Okay, you don't know. All right. Okay, she kind of drew a blank there and said massage parlor.
I learned one thing about the audience. No matter how stupid the answer is, if it's dirty, it gets applause.
Right.
I said hospital.
Hospital. Hospital would be the definitive answer, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Brett.
Well, I thought we had a winner, Diane. I said hospital.
Hospital, indeed, is the answer. Charles?
I said the room that's been named after Brett at UCLA Hospital, the emergency.
The emergency room there. Now we come to Elizabeth Allen. Whenever I rent a new location, blank opens up next door. What do you say?
I'm sorry, Diane. I went with hospital.
Hospital, Diane. Okay, Richard.
Hospital.
Hospital, and there's another one down there, all the way across. That would have worked for you if you did. Did it cross your mind at all?
No.
It didn't. Oh, all right. Now, Diane, we'll see how he does after we see about this.
Yes.
Now we're ready to carry on here. Now, George, again, you're in the driver's seat. All you have to do is match one. Remember how easy it was last time? Here we go. Muggsy said, hey, you hear that Benny the pickpocket went straight? Now all he picks is his blank.
Another one of my favorite questions.
You got the idea.
This blank.
You got the idea.
I got it, honey.
Okay. Got it? Right?
The trick is who are you going to give it to?
Right. Here we go with George Frederick. Everybody ready? Muggsy said, hey, did you hear that Benny the pickpocket went straight? Now all he picks is his blank.
His pocket. All he picks is his nose.
One nose is what he needs to win the game.
I played this game, man. That's the worst answer I have ever heard in my life.
Picks his nose?
So I wrote nose.
Why not? That wins the game. May we see the rest of them, please. Okay. Number 5. There you go. You know where to stand, George. Now, Diane Crum, it was a pleasure to meet you.
It's nice to be here.
We'll have some gifts coming your way, together with our thanks for being with us in Match Game 77. Goodbye, Diane. Are you aware of the fact that George Fredericks has been on this show for 2 years? It was Match Game 76 when he started. It's now Match Game 77. You ready to carry on?
feel very old.
Yeah. You are aging. Yes. Okay, here we go. We polled a recent studio audience, George. Got their best response to this. Bat blank. Remember, you get $500 if you match the most popular answer. $250 for matching the second most popular and $100 for the third. And let's see, whom do you call on for a little help?
Fanny?
Oh, gosh, this is hard. No, I think the first thing I'd say is Batman.
Batman.
And Brett?
What about... I'm such a big sports fan, you know. I'm so butch and I love sports.
You could say that again.
How about... Oh, no, thank you. How about Batboy?
Batboy's one.
Okay. And Joey?
Joey, number 3 position is a little difficult to choose one. He's got 2 now, Batboy and Batman.
Well, I was going to... Okay, they've already taken the 2 I had written out, so I'll put this.
You don't have to write it, sweet.
Oh, I don't have
It's
to
a
write
verbal response,
How
yes.
will I remember?
You're so quick, Joey.
Batter up.
Batter up.
I hope one day all of you become third.
Third is a tough position. Batter up is what he said, and somebody else said Batboy, and somebody else said Batman. You want one of those?
I'll go with Batman.
Batman. Fanny's answer. Let's find out if we've got anything like that up there. Let's begin down at the bottom and reveal the $100 response. Bat and ball. Okay. Bat and ball. That's from the great American pastime. Let's see if we've got a Batman under the $250 number.
How you like to scoff?
All right, man and boy. Let's see if they combine now. Here we go. Slide it, Earl. Yeah! Very good. Now, George. Now you're up to $3,450. And you're going to play for 10 times that amount or $5,000, but you got to match one of them, remember.
I think I'll try Richard.
Richard, okay.
I matched him a couple of times when we played before.
That's right. So
I knew he'd come crawling back.
How do you feel? Good ESP, good wavelengths over to Richard?
I hope so.
All right, here it is. It's worth $5,000. Now listen carefully. This is one of those real tough ones.
Oh.
Jack and blank. All right. Now think a long time here before you respond, George. What do you say to that to match him to collect the $5,000?
It has to be Jill.
Jill. He said Jill. He said Jill. Face your accuser.
Oh, my... Jack and Trotta, I said.
Jack and Trotta.
The Sands.
Jack and the Beanstalk. What'd you say?
Jill.
Jill! We got the $5,000. All right, Joe, you did it. There he is. You got $8,450.
That looks very good.
Good for you. And while he's celebrating, we're going to pass along these messages exactly for you. Congratulations. Oh, here we go. Let's welcome a new player with a brisk round of applause. Here's Barbara Zwelling. Hello, Barbara.
Hi.
How are you?
Okay.
I see you got all your jewelry on.
Yeah.
You look very snazzy there. Where are you from and all that?
I'm from Palos Verdes,
Yep.
near the ocean. I've been married 13 years, and I have 2 children, a boy 10 and a daughter 8. And I'm a former school teacher, and I'm back in college now doing all those fun classes like group psychology and disco dancing, French cooking.
Are you going to get a degree, or are you just...
No, just doing them for fun now.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good for you. You sound like you have a full, rich life.
Yeah,
and
thank
good
you.
luck here, Barbara. Ask you to make a selection, A or B?
B.
B it is for Barbara. Here we go. When Dumb Donald went out with Ellen, he wanted to impress her, so he ordered in French. Unfortunately, they were at a blank. Did you hear all that? Did you hear all that? When Dumb Donald went out with Ellen, he wanted to impress her, so he ordered in French. Unfortunately, they were at a blank. Oh, this is a very easy one. Really? Very easy. Very easy.
Well, there are lots
I need
of...
some Kleenex again there, Roger. Thank you very much, LB. Just throw me the box. I don't feel bad at all, but I just have a runny nose, so don't kiss me.
I think I'll...
Now you tell me.
Okay, ready? Here we go. All right, Barbara. When Dumb Donald went out with Ellen, he wanted to impress her, so he ordered in French. Unfortunately, they were at a blank.
Chinese restaurant.
Okay.
What was the question?
What was the question?
They were out. What was the last part of it?
He wanted to impress her, so he ordered in French. Unfortunately, they were at a... Do I not enunciate clearly? Didn't I go to drama school? All right, Joey.
42 years ago we met.
We met 42 years ago, you and me. One of us is aging.
I wrote at a McDonald's.
At a McDonald's. That'd be a good trick. How about you?
What do you mean, how about me?
How about you?
This may come as a very great surprise to all of us.
Yes.
A Chinese restaurant.
Oh, there's a match. One for Barbara. Now you say you misunderstood. Did I not?
I said wee-wees.
Wee-wees.
Because I thought they were out of.
Oh, they were out
in
of.
a French restaurant, and they were out of.
You must pay attention.
Well,
Hit him. He's like the donkey. You have to hit him to get his attention.
Right. So he ordered in French. Unfortunately, they were at a Chinese restaurant.
And I went with Barbara, Chinese restaurant.
Chinese. Strange. If I were playing the game, being in Los Angeles and all that, where we have a marvelous big population, some great Mexican restaurants, I would have said a Mexican restaurant. What'd you say?
Si, senor.
Si, senor, yeah.
But you wouldn't have matched the contestant.
No, I wouldn't have matched the contestant. I would have blown it, wouldn't I? What do you say then?
Well, you know, I said Italian.
You said that, did you?
Italian.
You said Italian, yeah. Okay. So that's 2 for her. That ain't bad for a first rounder, is it? You know about those, don't you, George? You ready for yours?
Yes.
You want A or B, George? Okay, George.
I have no choice.
Here we go. No robber will ever rob Horrible Hannah because Horrible Hannah keeps all her money in her blank. No robber will ever rob Horrible Hannah because Horrible Hannah keeps all her money in her blank.
It was 48 years ago.
48 did. Just, would you check that, sir? Okay. Charles is almost ready to write. Now he is writing. His pen is moving across the paper. And having writ, moves on. And so will I. Over here to George. George, no robber will ever rob Horrible Hannah because Horrible Hannah keeps all her money in her blank.
Bra.
Okay. Wondered why she was a 36D cup. What do you say?
If a bra slipped down, could it be considered a girdle?
You have a girdle.
Girdle.
That's another good response. Bra or girdle would be the 2 good answers.
I said girdle or corset, and she never takes it off.
Okay. Have you got change for a 20? Hello there. And no one got it. Got change for a 20. All right, Charles. What do you say?
I just used 1 card for the correct answer.
The bra, okay? You got change for 20?
Well, I
Keeps
figured,
all her money in her blank.
I figured Horrible Hannah had a lot of room in her bra.
Okay. 2 for him. Scores tied 2-2.
Well, you got change for a 10. I thought maybe you were using the wrong amount of money.
Could be.
It's just a bra.
Bra. There it is. 3-2 the score now. Let's see what we get from Fanny. Speaking of...
Change for a
Yes.
Rock.
Another one. All right. Now, there we go. Round 1, 4-2. Two good game players here. Round 2 coming up later now. We got. How much time we got? 40. Did you say 40? It's funny. I thought I heard it somewhere. We only got 40 seconds, so we can't do another question. But you will come back next time, right? Say yes.
Yes. Sure.
Thank you. All right. You will come back next time. Say yes.
I'll do my best.
It was 56 years ago, was it?
No, it wasn't.
And
George trying to figure out when we first met. It was a long time ago.
George is very cool. That's why he wins the money. He doesn't have to win a lot. He goes very slow. He's cool.
He is cool. Cool George Frederick. Join us next time for Match Game 77. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 77, a Mark Goodson, Bill Tottenham production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations. Get ready to match the stars. Richard Deacon, Fannie Flagg, Charles Nelson Riley, Mary Wicks, Richard Dawson, and Joyce Bulifant as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 78. And now here's the star of Match Game 78, Gene Rayburn.
How are you, John? Everybody okay and ready? All right. Are you okay and ready?
We are.
Right. What is that? Is that a is that a starfish?
That's a Saint Nobody medal.
Oh. Okay.
I just thought I'd see if you had a fancy lining.
No.
Oh.
I don't think that's what you had in mind.
Yes,
Would you join me in greeting our two players here, Terry Harrell and Lillian Stairs? Oh, really? Just got some news from the wings, Fanny. Brett will be back tomorrow.
Oh.
She got out.
Yeah.
God bless her.
They're on
Somebody
parole.
paid her bail. I wonder
But
who.
you will stand by because she may get picked up again. But it's been splendid having you. Listen, this lady here is the current champ. She has $1,050 to her credit, and we congratulate her for that.
Thank you.
Now she's being challenged by Lillian Stairs here, brand new player whom we haven't met. You brought me some hot tea. How kind of you. Thank you so much. While I have a sip, would you tell us who you are and where you're from? I know you're Lillian Stairs, but beyond that.
I'm from Holton, Maine, and my husband and I have been married 14 years. We have 9 children and 10 grandchildren.
You have 9 children and 10 grandchildren.
Right.
That's a remarkable accomplishment.
We're proud of them, very proud. And
Did
I'm
it
proud to
hurt?
be here. Slightly.
Yes. Well, I'm really proud of you. Holton?
Holton, Maine.
Yes. I was up in Maine a couple of weeks ago, went up to East Boothbay. Maine is a beautiful state.
It is lovely. Very.
Anything else you want to say?
Well, I'm just happy that I'm on here and that perhaps my mother could see me, and she lives in Canada, and she is over 90 years old.
Really? We go all over Canada. Right. What town does she live in?
In Woodstock, New Brunswick.
Well, I'm sure Match Game goes over there because
It does.
we're all over Canada. Does it,
It
go
does,
there?
so you can give her a big smile.
Yeah, give her say hello there, Mom. We're a...
Hi, Mom.
Yes. Hello, Mom.
Hi,
Mom. Everybody, together. Hi,
How
Mom.
are you, Mama?
Hey, you need a little more rehearsal there. Listen, we'll start this game in a moment or so if you're ready, right after we do a little business with you. Now I'm ready, and we'll carry on here. Bing. Lillian Stairs, you have a choice of A or B.
I'll take A, please.
A it is. Everyone will play. Harry said, I went to Las Vegas last week, and I really cleaned up. That's because I brought a blank to the crap table. Went to Las Vegas last week and really cleaned up. That's because I brought a blank to the crap table. You have a very quick mind.
Oh, Barry. Like a steel trap.
Right.
Looks a little like it, too.
Okay, Lillian Stairs. How many years you been married?
14.
9 kids in 14 years? Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, we kind of cheated a bit.
Oh, you cheated a little.
I had 5 first, and then
You
my
had-
present husband has 4.
I
We
see.
put them all together.
I see.
Right.
Now,
Thank you. We were worried.
they were a little nervous over there. Now, Harry said, I went to Las Vegas last week and I really cleaned up. That's because I brought a blank to the crap table.
A plastic bag.
A plastic bag. Plan to have any more children, do you?
I hope not.
All right. Here we go. She said a plastic bag. Richard, what do you say?
I would clean up with a vacuum.
Yeah, that would be good. I really cleaned up, you see.
Yeah.
Okay, Fanny.
Hi, dear.
Yes.
Well, I thought he brought along a maid.
A maid, that'll do it. Brought a maid to the crap table. Yes, Charles?
I also chose a vacuum cleaner.
There are 2 of those and 1 maid so far. Mary Wicks?
I didn't know where it connected. I brought a broom.
Your kind of people,
My
Mary.
kind of people.
And Richard, how would you clean up?
Enjoyed that. Broom part
Oh,
2.
you got a
Yeah. 2 brooms. You getting the hang of it now, Lillian?
Yes, I...
Well, it's almost too late, honey. Yes.
That's not true. Mop.
A mop. No, you get another shot at it because we've got 2 rounds here in each game. Terry, here is your first rounder. There is a far-off island where people use vegetables instead of diamonds. And that's why Rich Rodney's fiancée wears 2 blanks on her finger. Faraway island, where they use vegetables instead of diamonds, and that's why Rich Rodney's fiancée wears 2 blanks on her finger.
I will love you just the same. It's cute.
I agree. Ready, Charles? Terry, here it is. There's a far-off island where people use vegetables instead of diamonds, and that's why Rich Rodney's fiancée wears 2 blanks on her finger.
Carrots.
She got our little attempt at humor there.
George, I think she got
Well, I missed it. So I said pearl onions.
Oh, that's
Not
2.
so bad if you stop
that's
thinking
very
about
good.
it, if you care to.
Excellent. Excellent, Fanny.
Hi, hon. Want to see my turnips? No.
See your turnips. Well,
I said carrots.
carrot. Okay, 1 for her. Show us your carrots.
Fanny's spelling is better on this tier.
It is.
It is. It's much better. The lights are better. Everything's better for her. A winner.
All right, that's 2 for her. Terry, you now have 2.
Yeah.
Mary, she's looking for carrots.
Yeah, she got them. Carrots.
Oh, that's 3. You use vegetables instead of diamonds. That's why Rich Rodney's fiancée wears 2 carrots on her finger.
Part 2.
All right, got 4 now. Joyce?
I was going to say zucchinis, but I didn't know how to spell it. Then I found out I don't know how to spell carrots either.
C-A-R-O-T-T-S. Well, you really ran away with that one. Now, Lillian, you got 1 more shot at it here.
I'll try A again.
All right, Lillian, this is it. Fred said, I know a girl who has such buck teeth when she kisses her boyfriend, she combs his blank.
Combs?
She has such buck teeth, she combs his blank when she kisses her boyfriend. Terrific. Want to try it?
I just wondered what would happen.
You all look alike to me. Put it down.
Let's not get testy.
Now, Lillian. Fred said, I know a girl who has such buck teeth. When she kisses her boyfriend, she combs his blank.
His mustache.
Mustache is perfect. Well done. Well, she got a real good answer there.
She certainly did.
How can you tell?
Because I would say moustache.
There it is. One for Lillian. Now, Fanny.
Mustache.
Mustache. That's 2 for her. Why are you so reticent?
I didn't want you to see my spelling.
Oh, well, I don't care about that. Don't care about it at all.
I went overboard
You
because
did.
I spend a lot of money both on my teeth and my hair.
Yes.
Nothing is natural anymore. So I said hair.
Hair. Now, you must match the 3 remaining ones to achieve a tie and stay in the game. Lillian, we come to Mary Wick. She is looking for a mustache. You are tearing up the...
Oh, I thought I was going to make one.
Oh. But just show us your card. That's 5 to 3 in the score now. Richard, do you keep it going?
Would I let Lillian down? No.
Keeps it going. 5 to 4 the score. Joyce.
Who said something else? Who was it who said something else?
Nobody.
Charles.
Are you going to make that woman miss?
I'm sorry.
Are you going to be a troublemaker?
It doesn't even make any sense. I'm trying to
Joy.
figure. I know it's
Joy.
all. I don't have to show it. It's
Yes,
not
you
it.
do. Get out there.
It's not mustache.
Joyce!
Tongue. Combs his tongue, so that means Terry wins the game. There you are. Lillian, my dear, it was a pleasure to meet you. We've got some gifts for you and your 9 children, and we thank you very much for playing Match Game 77. Now we've got a little message or 2 just for you. Here we go. Here we go with Terry Harrell. 4th time up here.
4th time.
You ready for this
I'm
one?
gonna do it.
Yeah. Now you've got $1,150. If you go all the way, you could add over $5,000 to that total right now. We polled a studio audience not too long ago, Terry, and we said, you write down your best answer to this. It takes blank. Now, as you recall, if you match the answer they gave us most often, you get $500. Then for matching their second most popular answer, you get $250. And if you match the third, you get $100. Let's see what sort of assistance we'll get this time.
Mary.
It takes 2 to tango.
Okay.
Fanny.
It takes, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, it takes all kinds.
Oh, my word.
No doubt.
Richard.
It takes the cake.
It takes the cake. Okay, so there you are. It takes the cake. It takes 2 to tango. And it takes all kinds. Those are the 3 choices. Now, you may reject them all and give us one of your own, or choose one of those. What is your pleasure?
It takes all kinds.
Takes all kinds.
Well, she gave us such good reading, Fanny did.
Fanny gave you that one. We'll find out if it's up there, and if so, where. We'll begin at the bottom and reveal the $100 response. You got it right off the bat. At least you'll be playing for $1,000. Now let's find out what's under the next one, if you please. It takes 2 to tango. All right, there's Mary Wick's answer. What do you think's going to be on top?
1 to know 1. Takes 1 to know 1.
Takes 1 to know 1?
Time.
All right.
Time.
Takes time? All right, slide it. Takes a thief.
I had it.
That was a
Takes
movie,
a
right?
thief. No, to catch a thief, I thought the way you phrased it. Anyway. Now,
Give it to me when they
you're going to play
called
for
on
10
me.
times the amount you won, or $1,000. And remember, we'll give you the money if you'll match one celebrity.
Richard.
All right, Richard, you get set, and here we go. Swing around here, my dear. And this is it. Good luck to you. Worth $1,000. It reads as follows. Orson blank. Orson blank. Now, you give us the answer that he's written on the card. We give you $1,000. Orson
Welles.
Welles. She said Orson Welles. What do you say?
We're doomed, I'm afraid. We've had so many near ones. The gentleman who sits up here.
Orson Bean sits up there all the time.
Well.
Congratulations. You now have a total of $2,250. $2,250 for this lady, and she's going to meet another player now, so let's all welcome Mike Ladwig. How you feeling, Mike? Terry's very happy. She's picked up another $1,000. You two know each other from your hanging around backstage there. Mike, tell us about you.
Oh, I'm just a local Navy boy that married, have 2 children, and I'm a fleet sales manager for a local automobile agency.
Right.
And pretty dull.
I don't think he's so dull. He's got a nice smile. He's got a good-looking toupee, and he's got a crazy trick mustache.
Watch it. That's not a
what's your
toupee.
hometown again?
I was born in Maywood, California.
And you still live there?
No, live up in the hills in Tonga.
Yeah. All right. Good luck to you, Mike. We'll start this game after we do a little business with America. Okay? Now, let's start with a brand new game here and ask Mike whether he wants A or B.
I'll try an A.
A it is, and this is the way it reads. One strong man said to another, "I can rip a telephone book in half." And the other said, "That's nothing. I can rip a telephone blank in half." Good. Okay, Mike.
Good, good, good.
One strong man said to another, "I can rip a telephone book in half," and the other said, "That's nothing. I can rip a telephone blank in half."
Booth.
Booth. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I hadn't
good.
thought of that, but that's not a bad answer, is it?
It certainly isn't.
There are 2 or 3 good possibilities here.
Mine is more in the central of Europe. Pole.
A pole. Another good one. Yours is not bad. His is not bad. Yours is?
The number you're calling is not a working number. No, I said telephone operator.
Very good. Very good. Have 3 good answers so far, including the civilians over there.
I know the answer to this, Gene, because I'm the guy that did it. Splinters and all.
Booth. Good for you. Mike to pick up 1. You, my dear?
Yes. Well, this here strong man tore a pole in half for a toothpick.
He was
I confused
powerful.
them completely.
Yep.
A pole, anyway.
He said he can rip a telephone in booth in half.
Pole.
A pole. He's got 1 pole so far. Miss Innocence here now.
I just hate the sign of that buzzer,
What?
so I made it a booth.
2 for you. Now let's see what we have for you, ma'am.
That's good.
Fred said,
Yep.
"I'll never go back to Horrible Hannah's house for dinner. Because instead of napkins, she makes you wipe your mouth on her blank." Instead of napkins, she makes you wipe your mouth.
Horrible Hannah's house.
Horrible Hannah. Never go back to her house for dinner because instead of napkins, she makes you wipe your mouth on her blank.
Boy, I've got a good one for this.
Okay, put it down, Chuck, and away we go. All right, Terry, Fred said, "I'll never go back to Horrible Hannah's house for dinner again because instead of napkins, she makes you wipe your mouth on her blank."
Carpet.
Carpet.
Not a good one.
You were debating with yourself there, weren't you?
Sort of, yeah.
I see. All right. She said carpet. That's her response. Richard?
Terry and I had dinner at Horrible Hannah's together.
Aha. Why do you give that a half-hearted applause? After all, it is called a match
hear it,
game,
will ya?
and that's the object.
I don't get them often.
And when you look at him, naturally, you'd think, the only thing he ever thinks of is rugs. Hello there. Yes.
Well, now, you have to have been there. She had this dog, and it had the mane.
A large, shaggy dog will pass among
Well, maybe
you.
the judges will be kind. Floor.
Floor. Well, They were not kind. Mary, she makes you wipe your mouth on her.
Yeah, well, there's that old joke about the dog passing among you, wipe your hands, and here it is, a dog
Yeah.
wiping your mouth.
Yeah, after dinner, a large, shaggy
right
dog
on.
will pass among you.
English
Sherry,
sheepdog.
we both own St. Bernards, don't we?
I don't wipe my mouth on mine.
Well, I know, but it would be great, wouldn't it? Mine dives in the pool and then walks around by the dining
Oh,
room.
and then everybody wipes his hand on a wet dog. Terrific.
Then I send him to the dry cleaner.
Right.
Strange group of people.
Carpet is what we want. Carpet.
I sat on her sleeve.
Sleeve is good. Sleeve or apron, anything like that. There's round one. 2-1 is the score in favor of Mike. Round two coming up, but first this. Next time we get together, these are the celebrities you will see, I guarantee.
Gary Berghoff, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Joanne Fluke, Richard Dawson, and Sammy Flash.
They were wonderful. Thank you all. Thank you for joining us here on Match Game 78. Goodbye.
Get ready to match the stars from Charlie's Angels, David Doyle, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Connie Stevens, Jack Jones, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 79. And now, here's the star of Match Game 79, Gene Rivers.
That was some party, I tell you.
Not so loud.
You left your balloon in my room.
That's not all.
He wishes.
Now, all right. What day is this, John?
Of a Tuesday.
Tuesday, New Year.
February 2nd, 1979.
Oh, yeah.
Hot
Happy New Year. All right, it's all over. Let's get back to the real world here. This is the real world. Let's all welcome Diane Wallen. Applause. Yeah. Here's the way it is. When the time expired last time, Diane had won the game. That means she has $100. But now she could win over $5,000 if she has some skill and some luck here. We'll see how that turns out right after we see about this. Here we go, Diane Wallen. Now let's see how she's going to do. Good luck to you, my dear. We polled a studio audience, Diane, not too long ago in this very room. A very smart bunch like these here today. And we said, write down your best answer to this. One more blank. If you match the answer they wrote down most frequently, you get $500. For matching the second most popular answer they wrote down, it's $250, and then $100 for matching the third. And 3 of the 6 loonies will help you.
Connie?
One more time.
One more time.
Charles?
What I give Brett all the time. One more chance.
We say one more chance in the theater, not chance.
Yeah. And Betty?
What Gene did last night. One more drink.
One more drink. One more chance. Chance. One more time. One more drink. What is your pleasure? One of those or one of your own?
One more time.
One more time. It's Connie Stevens' answer. Let's see what's up there and so where. We'll begin at the bottom and reveal the $100 number. One more for the road. That's
what I mean.
the same idea you had. All right. Here we go with the $250 number. One more chance. Chance is Charles' answer. Last chance for one more time. Here we go. Yeah, you got it. Now, my dear, you have a total of $600. More important than that, the least you can play for now is $5,000. However, you can double the money with a good spin of the star wheel. It's all electronically hooked up here. If it stops with the blue double sign lit, you'll be playing for $10,000 instead of $5,000. Good luck and go. Let's see if she gets a double. 5,000 now, maybe 10,000 if it doubles. No, I think you got it. A little more, a little more. That was another close one. That was just as close as the last time, except this time it did stop on the double, didn't it? So now Diane is playing for $10,000 with Betty White. Good luck to you. Here it is. Blank dart, D-A-R-T. Blank dart. Okay, now. Diane, if you give us the answer that Betty's written on the card, we give you $10,000. There it is, blank dart.
Sharp.
Sharp. I take it from the groans that you would not have said sharp, would you? What would you say? Poison dart. You'd say poison dart. Blow dart. Okay, Betty. Anyway, Diane says that sharp dart will match you for $10,000. What do you say to that?
Well, my answer is bad. It's not that bad, but I mean, it's bad. I thought of blow dart, but I went for dodge dart.
Dodge dart. A very popular car. Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, Diane, you still have your $600. You're going to meet another player now and have another go at it. Let's all welcome Dick Summer. Here he comes. You know Diane Wallen, don't you, Dick Summer? We welcome you, sir, and we'd like to know who you are, where you're from, anything at all you want to tell us about Dick Summer.
Okay, my name is Dick Sommer.
I just said that.
Yes. And I'm from Escondido, California, which is, I think, the most beautiful city. I know Diane's from San Diego.
Yeah. Is Escondido near San Diego?
Yeah, it's hidden. That's the name. It's the hidden city. It's near, 30 miles north of San Diego.
What does Escondido mean?
Hidden.
Oh, hidden?
I just said that.
Oh, you just said that. Okay, let's choose upside. Okay. All right. Escondido means hidden. All right.
I'm a school teacher. I teach guitar and chorus, and I teach at a college, 2 colleges and junior high school, and I'm here on a bet that I lost.
What bet did you lose, Dick?
My wife came up to try out for the show, and she asked me to try out, and I told her, I said, there's no way that a bald man's going to be on a game show. So, for all the bald men out there, you know, you do have a chance.
Now, wait a minute. Bald, according to Yul Brynner and Telly Savalas and all that, the bald is beautiful.
That's right.
Right. And she didn't think that we'd accept the bald man?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't think that?
I lost the bet, but I won. You know, I'm on, so.
What made you think that we were prejudiced against bald men?
I just never see any on a game show.
Get off this stage. I'm only kidding. Good luck to both of our players. Here we go with round 1. Baldy, you can have A or B. Hey, okay.
No B for bald.
But he said he didn't even take B for bald. Here it is. Harry said.
Yeah.
Harry said. H-A-R-R-Y. Right. He said, I'm never going back to that restaurant ever again. The portions are so small. I ordered a steak, and I had to look under a blank to find it. He's not going back to the restaurant because the portions are small. He ordered a steak, and he had to look under a blank to find it. Connie, put that right in the slot there, and here we go with Dick Summer. Harry said, I'm never going back to that restaurant. The portions are so small, I ordered a steak, and I had to look under a blank to find it.
A plate.
A The implication was, you see, that the steak was very small. Portions are small. Okay. The first ones are a little hard, Dick. Well, I didn't think it was that hard. Okay, David.
Well, I went right down the road on what you do use to examine something, minuscule.
Yeah.
And which is a microscope.
You had to look under a microscope to find it.
You put it under the microscope, don't you?
That's a very literate answer.
That's a good one. Excellent answer.
Lousy
You
but
didn't
literate.
think any of the people on this stage would give a good answer like that. Okay, Brett.
That's terrific if you're working in a laboratory.
Yeah.
If you're at, Scandi or someplace, you have to look under the French fried potato.
There's a good answer. You look under one French fried potato to find the steak because it's so small, right?
It must be terrible to be bald.
Under a pea. Oh, I wish you had your sailor hat on so you could do your little trick, but you can't do it. It's all right. Yes, Charles, I do sympathize with Dick. It must be terrible to be bald. Harry said, I'm never going back to that restaurant. Porch so small, I look at
French fry.
French fry. That seems to be the definitive answer there, Dick. What do you say, Jack?
Well, I found my steak because a dish ran away with the spoon.
You look under the spoon to find it. Okay.
Brilliant.
Yes, Miss Betty, honey.
I'm with Charles. P.
All right. Now, you stand by for your round one question right now. You stand by for this, if you would, please. All right. Now we have a round one question for Diane Wallen, which reads as follows. Here it is. Did you hear about Nanook, the world's richest Eskimo? He's so rich, he has the only igloo in Alaska with a blank. That's how rich Nanook, the Eskimo, is. The only Eskimo has the only igloo in Alaska with a blank. Wonderful. Okay, Diane, did you hear about Nanook, the world's richest Eskimo? He's so rich, he has the only igloo in Alaska with a blank.
With a staircase going upstairs?
Staircase going upstairs. Two-story igloo. Well, that's an interesting concept.
When he
I don't know.
slides down the banister, he slides down the banister.
He does slide down the banister.
Before David gives his answer.
What?
After she gave her answer, he turned to me in this sad little voice. He said, Icebox, it's bad. Now show your answer.
Now it's worse.
I love him so much.
Turn purple, David.
I love him. It was too late. His tears were in his eyes. Oh. But mine's so much better, I'm not embarrassed.
Two dummies on the top tier so far. Charles, now show us a smart answer. Save the honor of the upper tier.
That'll be the day.
And a heated indoor swimming pool.
That's not bad at all. I think it's very good. He's so rich, he has the only igloo in Alaska with a...
With a heater.
That would melt the igloo.
I know.
I tell you, this stage is full of them, isn't it? Jack, I hope you're going to be an exception.
We were smart.
Well, I was going to say mortgage, but I changed my mind. I said view.
A view. That's not bad. And thin ice for windows. Something. I'm trying to save this panel, and they're going down the drain without any help from me at all there.
That's how we drain our swimming pool.
Swimming pool. Only igloo in Alaska with a swimming pool. Okay, we go to round two and see what we do with this. All right, now, Dick, again, A or B?
A.
A it is what we had last time. A again. Listen carefully.
Okay.
Weird Wanda is really weird.
How weird is she?
She treats all her plants like children. Not only does she feed them, she blinks them. Treats all her plants like children.
Q, put it in. Beats Icebox, trust me.
What doesn't?
Okay. Weird Wanda is really weird, Dick. She treats all her plants like children. Not only does she feed them, she blanks them.
Burps.
What perfect answer. Okay. I just hope the dummies over there thought of it. Now, good old Dick came up with the definitive answer.
It is a terrific answer, and I started it out at the other end.
Now, wait a minute.
But
if you don't have the right answer, you're going to turn red, purple, and blue.
This is all right. This is all right, but it's at the other end of it.
She iceboxes them.
He diapers them.
Diapers.
That's
He
not
feeds them and
bad.
diapers them. Okay, no, that's all right. Diapers is all right.
I treat my children like plants. I put them outside and hose them down. No, I said she not only does she feed them, she sends them to boarding school.
Oh.
Oh, this is a wonderful answer. Think about it in relationship
I
to your
didn't
loved
say
ones.
burp because it doesn't say babies. It says children.
Right.
See, that threw me. I said clothes. Feeds and clothes.
Feeds
Doesn't
and
help
clothes.
your answer.
Well, I don't know. I just thought automatically with children, they'd say, everybody'd say burp. It's the first thing that came to my mind. What came to your mind?
You didn't
Wait a minute,
say
there's a fly.
baby.
Don't move. Don't.
Don't do that.
Got him.
He killed it.
I got him?
I had just trained him. We were going to do the act at the end of the show. Stop the show.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
Fly will never
I
burp
hate
again.
flies then.
Oh.
Okay, Connie, go.
Spanks.
Would you
Just for children.
would you hit a plant?
No.
No.
I wouldn't hit my kids either.
That's right. Okay, Jack. Burps is what we
My
want.
fly knows how to dance. Isn't that wonderful? Spanx.
Thanks. Looking for a little burp for Dick Summer.
Okay.
Gotcha. Stand by for yours. 1 to tie, 2 to win. Now this for you. Oh, here we go. Now, Diane, you need 1 to tie, 2 to win. And I, on the opposite shore, will be.
Oh.
Thank you, David.
I like that.
At the wedding, Jim said, I think the bride used to be a stripper. This is the first time I ever saw a wedding gown with blanks. I think the bride used to be a stripper. This is the first time I ever saw a wedding gown with blanks.
Cute.
Were we on yesterday or were we preempted? Oh, so we said Happy New Year Friday, didn't we? I still haven't cleaned the studio. Hello, Diane. At the wedding, Jim said, I think the bride used to be a stripper. This is the first time I ever saw a wedding gown with blanks.
Pasties?
Pasties? Okay. You need one of those?
No, you need 2.
I beg your pardon. She needs a pair to win and 4 to tie. Hello there, David.
I don't know if these are these part of the pasties?
What?
That they can make go left and then make go right? The tassels?
No. No. Well, show us how to do it then.
Right, that's left and that's right.
I see. Okay.
No.
Leave your photo. What?
That's left and that's right.
Oh, I see.
Well, okay.
I bet I'm the only person here who knows who the Tassel Queen was, outside possibly of Jack Jones. Do you know the Tassel Queen?
All right, tell us who the Tassel Queen
Sally Clark. She used to play at the old Howard in Boston long before my time. My father used to tell me about it.
Yeah,
I've got to
sure.
go to Boston on business and see the Tassel Queen
Pasties.
tasting.
All right, we got a prize more. One more pasties will win another game for her.
I thought you meant
That
Charo.
poor woman isn't. I said something old, something new, something barred, and something pastied.
Dick, I'm sorry you don't have any cash coming to you, but you've got lots of prizes coming your way from Match Game 78. Thank you. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
79. Oh, beg your pardon. Thank you, John. Now, Diane, another go at the big money here. We polled a studio audience not too long ago, and we said, if you would please write down your best answer to this. Blank sugar. The answer they wrote down most often, remember, will get you $500, $250 for matching the second most popular, $100 for the third, and 3 of the 6 ding-a-lings will give you a hand here.
Okay, Brett?
What does that say?
That says blank sugar. S-U-G-A-R. Sugar.
Granulated.
Granulated sugar.
Jack?
Brown.
Brown sugar.
Connie?
Raw.
Raw sugar.
Oh.
So we have raw sugar, brown sugar,
that's
and granulated sugar. Do you have another kind in mind that you think would be more popular, that is more likely to come up under the $500 number? Or do you want to choose one of those, Diane?
Gosh, I thought of one too.
Well, now think it over carefully. You got granulated, raw, and brown. If you think there's a more popular answer that those people would have said, that's what you want to do. What is your pleasure?
I'll go with cane.
Cane sugar. Cane sugar. Powdered sugar is not a bad one.
Cream and
Okay. Cream and sugar. Coke.
Is that, kids?
Cream and
You're
sugar is
full
going to
of
be the
it.
one. Any side bets? Brown?
Brown is it.
Okay.
Come here.
Really? Come here,
Come here,
sugar.
sugar.
Hi,
May-
sugar.
May we see the $100 number? Right off the bat, she gets cane sugar. All right, let's see what's under the $250 number. Sweet as sugar. Now, what's under the big one? Brown. The audience is all saying brown, and they're right. Brown sugar it is. Diane, you stand by. We're going to do a little business with America, and then we'll carry on. Turn 2, 3, 4. Listen, this lady is involved in a mini-series which I would like to get more information on at this point. Would you tell us about it?
We're having the best time. It's a Ross Hunter movie. It's a 4-hour movie, and it's a romantic love story, and it stars Donna Reed, and I'm her best friend, and it's wonderful.
Do you get to kiss and all that?
I don't kiss Donna Reed.
No. Oh.
I kiss Robert Altman.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, very good. I've kissed him. He's wonderful. I'm Gene Rayburn. Join us next
You're
time for Match
standing
Game
in my
79.
life.
Goodbye.
It's time for the Match Game. Hollywood Square. Our win from Mama's Family. Dorothy Lyman. Dick Martin. Arsenio Hall. Allison Orngren. Vic Dunlop. And the stars of the Match Game, Hollywood Square's Hour, Gene Rayburn and Joan Bowman.
Thank you very much.
He's wearing your clothes. He's wearing your clothes.
That's right. Oh, already it started. Listen, everything is okay. We love your enthusiasm, don't we? But the high-pitched screaming has got to go. Please. Stop that. Now, would all of you join John and me in welcoming our stars with a brisk round of applause? Hello, stars!
The was our first show of 1984. Do not forget.
First show?
Yes. First show of 1984.
So our new
Vic, you're a star. I don't care what they told you in the office. You're a star.
I gave up everything for New
Arsenio.
Year's.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Nice to have you back again. Nice to see your body, Dick.
Thank you, Eugene.
Listen, speaking of bodies.
Thank you.
Excuse me just a minute. No, not you.
Oh.
Now, I don't know whether you've got to see this in its entirety. Take my hand, would you please, madam, and step down here, and we'll do a little modeling here. You've got to see the whole thing. Because here's a mark right here, the red mark. There's a lot of light there. Now, hold everything. She's out here for a purpose. We have to make no. That's no. We have to make sure her seams are straight. I'll let you be the judge. Are they okay? Oh, well, that means I have to straighten them out, doesn't it? No, but you. No, I must say you look lovely, dignified, elegant, and basic black is terrific for a true blonde.
Isn't that on backwards, though, the dress?
The dress is not on backwards. Thank you very much, Allison.
We can dream.
We've never worked together, but it's a joy to have you here.
Thank you
I kiss your hand, madame, but I'm not going to kiss your hand, sir.
I'll kiss yours then.
Thank you very much. Now let's greet our two players over here, Butch Hartman and Genevieve Armstrong. Welcome. Let's get acquainted. Butch, tell us about you.
Well, I'm originally from New Baltimore, Michigan, and I came out here about 3 months ago to study character animation at California Institute of the Arts.
There's a lot of characters in California, too.
That's right. You could study that here. Are you doing well with that? Do you enjoy
fairly
it?
well. I'm really enjoying it a lot.
How long have you done it?
Well, I'm a freshman there now, and I hope to get a job as an animator.
Does that mean you're an artist?
Yeah.
Oh, you're an animator.
Definitely.
Or going to be an animator.
Hopefully.
Okay, good. Good luck to you, Butch. Genevieve, tell us about you.
Well, I'm a newlywed of 7 months. I work as a secretary in Burbank for a psychologist, and I'm a soloist. I do opera and pop and singing telegrams.
Really? Woo! It would be nice somewhere along the line if we could get a sample sometime if you feel inspired. Maybe not at this moment, but anytime you feel inspired to give us a little sample, just call my attention to it and we'll let her rip, okay? All right, let's play the match game. Here you'll have 3 opportunities to match as many of the loonies as you can. The one who's done that most often at the end of the 3rd round will be the winner and go on to challenge our returning champion on Hollywood Squares for a chance to win up to $30,000. Butch, you won the toss. You go first. You want A or B? A, okay, thank you. What's that? Oh, you want B. All right, B it is. Here we go. He wants B.
B.
Weird Willie is the world's weirdest magician. One guy's ahead of the rest of you out there.
That was Weird Willie.
That was Weird Willie out there. Here's how weird he is. Instead of pulling a rabbit out of his hat, he pulls it out of his blank. Here we go, Butch. Weird Willie, the world's weirdest magician. Instead of pulling a rabbit out of his hat, he pulls it out of his blank.
Shorts.
Shorts. I think that's... Let's see, how would he do that?
I hope it's a small rabbit.
Right. Arsenio. Or Arsenio, as you Americans say. In my country, we say Arsenio.
If Fred Travelina were here, he would know.
What would he do?
Inside joke.
Yeah.
Nancy and I were sitting around the other night.
I have pants.
Now, think about it.
Come on, guys.
The judges, I know.
That's all. Yes.
Now, hold on. No. Audience, wait a minute. You thought about it so quickly, and you matched it? All right, I was going to give you a little time.
Go with it?
Yeah, that's a winner. I was going to give you a little time to think it over, because I've seen some of the other answers as they were writing, and you got to think about this now. Cool it. Don't interrupt the judge when he's paying attention here. All right, here we go. Leave the judge alone, would you? Madam, would you please sit down and leave him alone?
Put that rabbit back.
You've got some other difficult answers. All right, Dick.
I think they're assuming that shorts, if you were just in your... If your shorts under your pants, you'd have to...
That's right.
I guess that's it.
Sure.
Anyway, it's shorts.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, shorts it is.
Okay. All right,
Butch!
I was always under the impression if you were going to take a nice furry bunny and put it somewhere like that, you wouldn't be wearing underwear. So I said pants.
All right, that's another ball.
Yes, oh good.
Okay. Instead of pulling a rabbit out of his hat, he pulls it out of his shorts, according to Butch. What do you
That's
say?
what all these people meant when they said pants, you know, and I had a vested interest in that because I also said pants.
All right. 4 for Butch.
Butchie! Butchie!
Now, what do you say?
Well, I wanted to say gorgonzola, but I said fly.
You said fly. All right.
Well, that counts, surely.
So the people I know pull flies out of their shorts.
All right. Now, okay, Vic. Hey, Vic, let's have an answer.
Answer is pants.
Pants. Well, Genevieve, you got some catching up to do here. I may have to ask you to sing sooner than you thought. Here we go. Dumb Donald was so dumb. Was he? When the police arrested him, he used his one telephone call to call blank. That's how dumb he was. He used his one telephone call to call blank. Happy New Year.
Look at her.
All right. The lower tier
He's gonna
is
be
ready
calling her
already,
psychologist
except
soon.
Dick up there. Ready, Allison?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go with Genevieve. Dumb Donald was so dumb, when the police arrested him, he used his one telephone call to call...
Mommy.
Mommy. Very good, Genevieve. She got the idea. I think it's a wonderful answer, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't have it.
Actually, no. I have jail. I figured Donald would call the number on the phone there, and that would be a real dumb Donald, okay?
You know, I think he's dumber than Dumb Donald.
Arsenio is Donald in Serbo-Croatian, I believe.
Going on the theory that Mom may be a bail bondsman.
Mom is a bail bonds person.
Yeah, that's too good, so he called to get the correct time.
He called Meridian 61212 or whatever that is. Oh.
Hey!
Protect me.
He's a star! You watch it!
Yes, Allison.
I think these have all been very intelligent answers. I think calling your mother's a good thing to do, but now if you're in jail, what you might want to do, of course, is call Pizza Man.
Call Pizza Man.
Thinking.
That's a good answer.
Hey.
Very good.
Hey, if you're hungry, you're gonna call.
He uses one telephone call to call...
I'm not sure that this still exists, but if it does, this is really about the stupidest thing you can do. Dial a joke.
Very good, John.
Good, I like that.
It's a good one. She's still
Come
looking...
on, you love it. They're all going to run out and call.
Dorothy, she's looking for Mommy here. Have you got one for Genevieve that
My
will...
woman's intuition must have stood me in good stead. I do have a mother for
Very good, Dorothy.
Why does my sign say don't write?
You what?
Why does my sign say don't write?
Well, because now when it comes to her turn next time, you will not write. You've already matched her, so when it's her turn next time, you won't play, okay? You'll lay out.
All right.
Be thankful it doesn't say don't left.
All right. Dick. Mother is what she wants. Mother,
is
mommy,
what I want. But I, being in jail before, I called Pizza Man once.
You called a Pizza Man?
Good.
All right.
With anchovies and...
All right.
You want to go out
There's
to dinner,
round one, 5-1 for Butch. Wow. We'll go to round 2 right after this. Hurry back. Here we go to round 2. Hold it. Audience, hold it just a second, audience. Now, since some of you seem to question our Supreme Authority's decision on matching pants and shorts, I'd like to do a little demonstration. Vic Dunlop, would you come up here front and center, please? Stand right here on the red mark here. Now, I will say to Vic, now, Vic, would you pretend for a moment that you are a magician and...
Nothing up here?
No, nothing up there, right. Up here. Now, pull something out of your pants, if you would, please, as if you were a magician. Shazam.
There's nothing in there.
Camera!
All right. That came out of his pants. Now I say to you, as a magician, Vic, would you please pull something out of your shorts?
All right, I'll have to turn around for this one.
Oh, all right.
Because magicians turn around.
Yeah, but I'm going to watch you to make sure that you're doing it. There it is. All right, that came out of his shorts, that came out of his pants. It's the same thing, you see?
Same thing.
What is that hand, Vic?
I play handball.
Oh, all right. Gotcha.
Nothing in there but a hand and a chicken.
All right, we just wanted to clarify that little point. You see, pants and shorts are the same in that case. Now, Butch, you're ahead. You have to go first.
Let's try B again.
B. One person plays. Hello, Dorothy.
Oh, all
You're
right.
the only one. It's
All
you
right.
and me, baby.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, honey.
Old Man Periwinkle said, we've had a real cold winter. I had to have the Auto Club come out and jump-start my blank. I think I'm in love with you.
Hey, Uncle Gene, while we're waiting, could we see that stick with the chicken in the hand again?
You want to? You missed
it's
it.
still killing.
You want to
me.
do it again?
Do it again.
Can we see him put his hand back in the pants?
Like that since,
Now, you understand the question?
Shall I
Then
rewrite
have
it?
another go.
You want to
at it.
have some chicken?
I'll do it
Have
fast.
some chicken.
Yeah, the chicken might help.
Incidentally, John, we're not going to have time for the Hollywood Squares part of the program today.
Well, you know, it's 1984. The world's come to an end.
Old Man Periwinkle said, we've had a real cold winter. I had to have the Auto Club come out and jump-start my blank.
I'll say his heart.
My heart. Good. Yeah, because they have those pacemakers, don't they, some of them, and that doesn't. All right, what did you say, Dorothy?
Well, happily, I got a second chance, Gene.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, Genevieve, you'll have this chance and another chance to catch up. He's gone as far as he can go, and he goes all the way. I hear. Jim said... Audience,
It's
here it
contagious.
is.
Next, we're
Okay.
going to throw Vic out there.
Jim said, my wife is so ugly. At the wedding, I'm sorry, you're too late. You had your chance and he blew it.
They're
Stay out of
eating the
show
chicken.
business.
Go ahead.
My wife is so ugly at the wedding, the minister pronounced us man and blank. That's how ugly my wife is. Here we go, Genevieve. Jim said, my wife is so ugly at the wedding, the minister pronounced us man and blank.
Dog.
Man and dog. Very good, Jean-Pierre. I think she came up with an excellent answer for someone who talks funny.
So if I don't say dog, it's not an excellent answer?
That's right.
Oh, okay. I thought you'd back down.
No.
I got dog.
You got dog. 62 to score. Okay, Dick.
Did my thing light up?
Yeah, your thing
Oh,
lit
it
up.
is.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
I said dog.
Oh, thank you very much. All contributions gratefully appreciated, according to Jean-Pierre. Allison.
Hate to disagree. Ow, 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 ow.
Yes. You're catching up, Jean-Pierre. It's 6-4 right now. Hello, John.
I am Bowser. I say dog.
6-5. And to compound everything, this is probably going to end up in a tie. We're already into edge of night. And anyway, go ahead, Vic.
Can I leave and go?
No, no, no.
No. I said, Jabba the Hutt. You should see my wife.
Now, wait a minute. Sit down. My wife is so ugly at the wedding, the minister pronounced us man and Jabba the Hutt?
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Jean-Pierre.
starting to hate Vic along with the audience.
Jean-Pierre, you should be ashamed you didn't say Jabba the Hutt.
All right, so there's round 2, 65 to score. Butch is ahead. Round 3 after this. Final round. Round 3, final round. All right, bing, there's the button. Now, Butch, you're just going to lay back here. You've matched all the stars, and Genevieve, it's up to you. A or B?
A, please.
A it is. One person plays.
Guess who?
Mr. Dingbat.
Whatever he answers,
What's
just
happening?
boot him.
It moves.
That thing is moving.
Even if it's
I
right.
love you, Gene.
No, 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 no. Don't touch me unless you love me. Okay. All right, here.
Oh, I'm playing.
Now listen to this statement.
Okay.
Lawrence suffers from turkeyosis. You know what that is? That's a disease, the mistaken belief that you're a turkey. It's a kind of a hallucinatory thing there.
I used to be that way.
You're right. You used to think you were a turkey. The mistaken belief that you're a turkey. Last week, Lawrence tried to blank himself.
What are you, a police department? Come on. No. All right. All right.
Okay, he's got a good one there, Jean-Pierre. Lawrence suffers from turkeyosis, the mistaken belief that he's a turkey. Last week, Lawrence tried to blank himself.
Peck himself.
Peck himself. You say no. You say no to peck. What would you say? All right. You must match Vic now to stay in the game and achieve a tie.
You mean she wins a tie like Cardona?
No. She's looking for you to say, last week Lawrence tried to peck himself.
Oh, boy, that would be kind of weird. I said stuff because...
Stuff. All right, Butch, that means you win the game. Come on. We didn't even hear you sing. Can you give us a little? Hold everything. Stop the music. She's going so soon, and I did promise that she could warble just a couple of notes for us. Would you like to do something? Okay. A cappella, can you do it?
A cappella.
A cappella.
Today's your birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Gene Rayburn. Happy birthday to you.
Brava, brava. Very good. Thank you, Genevieve. We're going to save some gifts away from the match game. Jean-Vive Armstrong. That's Keeper. All right. Now it's time to... Where are you going? Just hang around here with me, Butch. I'm your friend. Right. Okay. We're going to bring on 3 more celebrities. We brought in the rest of the set. I'm going to trade places with John Baumert over there. We got lots more excitement coming up. We'll be right back. Don't go away!
A member of our studio audience will receive Jules Jurgensen elegantly styled watches. Ladies, quartz analog with rectangular case, 6 diamonds and mesh bracelet. Plus a gents quartz analog day date in a carrot-clad case with matching bracelet, furnished by Jules Jurgensen. It's time for more on The Match Game. Hollywood Square, our win from real people, David Ruprecht. From Hotel, Nathan Cook. Christy Fleury. And taking over, the star of the Hollywood Square, John Bowman.
Okay, we're going to be right back, and I'll be right back too. Christy?
Now, John Bowman and the Hollywood Square.
That's for you, Butch. And for these squares, but mostly for you because you have survived the match game competition, Butch Hartman. You're ready to move on to the Hollywood Squares, and we're going to play that game with 3 new celebrities.
Yes.
David and Christy and Nathan. David Ruprecht from Real People.
Right, I am the rookie on Real People. This is my first year on the
It's
show.
your first year.
Yeah.
You know, John, a lot
Arsenio.
of people mistake me for the guy from Real People.
You mean Byron Allen?
No, Skip Stevenson, the white guy. They think I'm the blind. People walk up to me and say, "Hey, Skip Stevenson, how you doing, man?" You know,
So you see what you're up against, Butch? You still want to play Hollywood Squares?
Yeah, let's try.
Okay, let's go. Here we go for Hollywood Squares. Let's get into action. And before we start the game, we are going to meet our defending champion. Her name is Sherry Tash, and she is returning with a total of 1,650 smackaroos. Nice going. Got a hand from Vic there. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your life to date? Just remind us.
All right. I live in Malibu. I have a beautiful little 7-year-old girl named Danielle. I work as an actress, and I also have my own aerobics business in Malibu.
Terrific. You ready to play Hollywood Squares one more day?
You bet.
Okay, here we go. Just got to tell you the rules, which you probably already know. You've got to play it until you hear the time's up bell. Whoever is ahead at that time is, of course, our winner. Goes on to play Super Match for up to $30,000. First game's worth $100, $25 for every square either of you captures, and our champion gets to start. That is you, Sherry. Pick a square.
All right.
Let's go.
I'll take Dick, please.
Dick Martin.
Yes.
Your mic is always open, Dick.
So's my fly, but I didn't.
That's why the set is designed this way. Dick.
Yes.
You discover that your goat. You discover that your goat has eaten almost half of your lucky $100 bill.
Aha.
Almost half. You go to the U.S. Treasury Department and you ask for a new one.
Right.
Will they give you a new $100 bill, or will they tell you, tough luck?
They will give you that a lot quicker than they'll give you a new goat, I'll tell you that. No, they will give you one as long as it's over half.
He says they will give you a new bill. Agree or disagree for the first square, Sherry?
I'll agree.
They will give you a new bill. He is exactly right. As long as you have over 50% of the bill, you get the first square and $25. Did you know that?
Yes, yes.
It's exactly. It's if you have over half. Okay, Butch
Everybody knew that, John. Are you the only one in the room who didn't know that?
Did you know that, Butch?
Yes, I did.
Did you know it, Allison?
Of course I knew
Everybody knew that. Go ahead. Carry on.
May I continue now?
Yes.
Edge of night is almost over, Gene. Butch, where would you like to put this O?
Let's try Gene.
Of yours. Gene.
Okay.
You're a member of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
You bet I am.
And you're on patrol.
Right.
Are you most likely riding a horse or riding in a squad car?
Don't I look adorable in my pink jacket and my big funny hat? A horse or a squad car? Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Well, there are some who are still on horses, but in this day and age, most of them are mechanized by now and ride around in cars.
Agree or disagree, Butch?
I'll disagree.
They ride around, most of them, in squad cars. You should have agreed with Gene, and your opponent gets that square.
That's pink squad cars, I think.
Yes, right.
Okay, a break for you, Sherry. You got 2 X's up there already. Tell me where you'd like to put your third.
Nathan to win, please.
Nathan Cook from Hotel.
Yes. How does one mount a squad car? Just a
Gingerly.
Very careful.
No comment, Nathan.
Yes.
You're a turkey.
No, I'm not. Yes.
Are there more calories in your dark meat or your white meat?
Definitely dark. Continue, Jack.
You didn't even have to think about that. Agree or disagree that there are more calories in the turkey's dark meat, Sherry, for the game?
I agree.
There are more calories in the dark meat. You were right to agree, and you get the square and win the game. We get to come back and play a $200 game right after these messages. You come back to please. I'll be here. I don't know if they will.
Stay tuned for more of the match game. Hollywood Squares Hour. Now, back to John Bowman and the Hollywood Squares.
175 so far for Sherry, whose name looks like Cherie, and I'm pronouncing it correctly, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay, you tell everybody, because I don't want it to think I'm stupid. And over here, we got nothing so far for you, Butch, but after all, you told me you were 19 years old. It's your move. Pick a star.
Dick, please.
Dick Martin. He is 19 years old.
I can't believe that.
He's going to do okay.
I have ties older than that. That's really a Bob Hope joke, isn't it? I shouldn't have done that.
That's all right. He ain't here.
As long as it works. We don't care. He'll never sue.
No.
Dick.
Yes.
In the U.S., which lasts longer? The average marriage or the average prison sentence?
Which lasts longer? I would say the prison sentence.
Why?
I don't know.
I thought they were the same thing.
Dick says the average prison sentence lasts longer than the average marriage. Agree or disagree?
I'll agree.
The average marriage lasts longer. You should have disagreed. And this is really, I think, interesting. According to these statistics that are compiled by the Census Bureau, the average marriage in this country lasts 23 years.
Ooh.
The average prison sentence only 9 1/3 years.
Well, not this time.
See, the confusion, yeah, I know. The confusion is that most of the marriages that you always hear, like the average is 6 years, those are marriages that end in divorce. Not all marriages, just ones that end in divorce. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, Sherry. Edge of Night is really over now. Pick a star.
Vic, please.
You want to marry me? Our average marriage will last longer, I mean it, Sherry.
Vic Dunlop.
6 years, and if it doesn't work, fine.
Vic, one day the gas tank of your car explodes. You grab a hose, you squirt water on the fire. Will this put the fire out or cause it to spread?
Well, it would cause it to spray, especially in my car.
Agree or disagree, Sherry, that squirting water on a gas tank fire would cause it to spread?
I'll agree.
It would cause it to spread. You were right to agree. You get another X up there.
See, you thought, wow, he's stupid. He's not going to get this.
Okay, Butch, she's got 2 X's up there, and you, unfortunately, are playing O. Where would you like to put one?
Well, I'll go with David DeBlock, please.
Right. You missed this one. Another game for a defending champ. David Ruprecht from Real People. According to dog expert Barbara Woodhouse, who is more intelligent? Your 3-year-old son or your full-grown Cocker Spaniel?
Wookies! I don't know if anyone who uses terminology like that is not somebody I'd ask about intelligence. My 3-year-old son, my 3-year-old Cocker Spaniel, or my 3-year-old son,
Your
or my
3-year-old son or
Cocker
your
Spaniel.
full-grown Cocker Spaniel?
Thank you very much. I have a Cocker Spaniel, so I will definitely say it's a Cocker Spaniel.
To block, Butch, do you agree or disagree?
I'll agree.
The Cocker Spaniel is more intelligent. You're right to agree. His intelligence is equal to the average 5-year-old child. Smart dog. Okay, Sherry thwarted you there, but you're still in business. Pick a star.
Okay. Gene, please.
Gene Rayburn for an X.
All right.
The black sea bass does this at around 5 years of age, Gene. Does it change its sex or grow legs?
The black sea bass.
Who wrote this stuff?
You have come to the supreme authority on ichthyology. Ichthyology. How do you say that, Robert? Ichthyology. I was right the first time. Being a fisherman, it's very difficult for a black sea bass to change its sex because there are no plastic surgeons down there. So what they do is they grow legs.
He says a black sea bass grows legs at around 5 years of age. Sherry, agree or disagree?
I'll agree.
A black sea bass changes its sex at around 5 years of age. How about that? Your opponent gets that square. There is a break for you, Butch.
Let's go with Arsenio to win. Please.
Right, this will win it for you. 3
Black
O's
sea
in a
bass
row.
changes its sex?
Yeah, man.
Yes, Arsenio.
This is educational. I'm glad I didn't go to lunch with Charles Nelson Riley. I'm glad I came here. Because this is so educational. Go on.
Arsenio, you're the average fly.
Yeah.
Which would you rather eat? A bar of soap or Mr. T's sweat?
Actually, considering where I usually see flies hanging out, it's probably Mr. T's sweat. But because the psychology of this show is so intricate, I'm gonna go with soap. Soap.
He's caught on. What a clever guy. Okay, he's going to go with a bar of soap. That the average fly would rather eat a bar of soap than Mr. T's sweat. Are you going to agree or disagree with that, Butch, for the game?
Disagree.
The average fly would rather eat Mr. T's sweat than a bar of soap. That is good play. You're right to disagree. And you win the game. Very well done.
That's a nasty fly.
Okay. You're fortunate to lead, Butch Hartman. 275 to 225. The operative information. Flies eat only liquid food. And we'll be back with a $300 game right after these messages. I'll pity the fly who would eat my sweat, says Mr. T. And John Bauman says that's 275 for Butch, 225 for Sherry, who is our defending champ. But there's still time. We're in a $300 game about to begin. And Sherry, you lost the last one, so it's your turn to pick a star.
All right, Dick, please.
Dick Martin.
Yes.
You're a male praying mantis. You're making love to a female.
Yes.
When do you get turned on the most? When she rubs her hind legs together? or when she bites off your head?
Boy, it's about the same with me as it is with the Mantis.
I'm sorry to burden you with this, Dick, but
I think it's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
It's actually when she bites off his head. Maybe.
Dick says that male praying mantis gets most turned on when the female bites off his head. For the first square in this game, Sherry, agree or disagree?
I'll disagree.
It is when she bites off his head. You should have agreed with Dick. And your opponent gets it. I know it sounds ridiculous. When the male's head is removed, he loses all his inhibition.
He just goes,
along with his head.
Don't we all?
Check, please.
Okay, Butch, your move. Pick a star.
I'll go with Gene, please.
Gene Rayburn.
Right.
A bastion of sanity sometimes.
Rubbing her legs or when she's entwined, that's... Go ahead.
Which came first, Gene? The game of bridge or the Golden Gate Bridge?
Well, it really depends on your definition. If you go all the way back to whist, or even not going back to whist.
The Carson show should be on about now, right?
Right. It's quite obviously that bridge has been around far longer than the Golden Gate Bridge.
Agree or disagree, Butch?
I'll agree.
The game of bridge has been around longer. You were right to agree, and you get the square. And he's got 2 O's up there in a row. Sherry, make your move.
Nathan to block.
You missed this one. It's another game for Butch Hartman. Nathan Cook from Hotel.
Yes.
The New Woman's Guide to Getting Married recommends this in their list of wedding gifts. Is it a sex manual or a fire extinguisher? I think you heard it correctly.
A sex manual or a fire extinguisher?
Take the curtain.
Fire extinguisher.
To block, agree or disagree, Sherry, that a fire extinguisher is recommended wedding gift?
Don't look at me.
Who recommended it? Well,
New Woman's Guide to Getting Married.
Like it matters.
I will agree.
A fire extinguisher it is. Good play. You're right to agree, and you get the square. Yeah. They say a fire extinguisher. Okay, Butch, well, she extinguished your fire up there, but you got to pick another star for me where you'd like to put an O.
Let's go with Vic.
Vic.
I've never been with a praying mantis.
With a fire extinguisher.
I've got a fire extinguisher.
But he has eaten Mr. T's sweat.
I pity Mr. T.
Okay, Vic, according to Runner's World magazine.
Wait, Rudders?
Runner's World magazine.
Oh, I jog all the time, absolutely.
Yeah, you're going to love this, Vic.
Okay.
Should an overweight man...
Oh, fine, wait a minute, I don't have to pay. Yes?
Should an overweight man wear a sports bra when he jogs? Or are they only for women?
Well, if I can expose... No, I won't. Well, I exercise a lot, truthfully. I roll 5 miles a day. Thank you. I'm going to roll over you in a minute.
Too loud.
Well, if you have the size, if you're amply endowed as I am as a man, yes, I'd say, breast-wise, I would say that you would wear a jogger's bra, and those are called broggers.
Agree or disagree that it's okay for an overweight man to wear a sports bra when he jogs?
I'll agree.
It's only for women. You should have disagreed in this case, and your opponent gets the square. That's according to Runner's World magazine.
Stop it! I don't like
that bell means that time is up. With $325, our winner, our new champion, Butch Hartman. 19-year-old Butch Hartman, who said, if I win, is it possible that I can win Brooke Shields? She's across the hall taping the Bob Hope Show. Congratulations. He's already departed, gone over there to join Gene Rayburn for a shot at the big money. And we do have to say goodbye to our defending champion. You done good. You got a total of $1,925, Sherry Tash. And, of course, you got a thanks for playing Match Game Hollywood Squares out. Okay, over to Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, John. Congratulations, Butch. Way to go. We'll be back with our 9 celebrities and books and a go at the big money right after this. How do you feel?
Now, here to play the super matches, Gene Rayburn.
Okay, Gene Wood, here we go.
All right, Butch, this is your first time up here. I know it's an exciting moment for you. It's a chance for you to win up to $30,000. How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm excited and happy.
Naturally you are. Good luck to you. All right. Here we go. We polled a recent studio audience, and we said, write down your best answer to this. Blank cocktail. Top answer is worth $1,000. Next one, $500. And the bottom one, $250. Any three of the 9 stars are allowed to give you some assistance here in suggesting answers how to fill in that blank. Whom do you want to call on?
Let's try John.
Shrimp.
Shrimp cocktail is one.
Arsenio.
I go with fruit cocktails.
Fruit cocktail.
And let's try Allison.
Molotov.
Molotov.
My
The
favorite.
lady, the mysterious lady in black says Molotov cocktail.
It's going to blow up NBC right after this.
Right. Friendly creature that she is. So you've got fruit, shrimp, and Molotov. A Molotov fruit shrimp. And,
Dangerous, yes.
And you can choose one of those or give us one of your own. What would you like to do here, Butch?
Let's try fruit cocktail.
Try fruit cocktail? All right, let's see if fruit cocktail's up there. Let's go over there and we'll reveal the $250 response. Molotov. Very good, Allison.
All right.
Way to go. All right, the $500 answer says shrimp cocktail. Well, you got 2 out of 3 so far. It looks good for fruit cocktail. Let's reveal the big one. Yes, sir. All right, you've got it. Okay. All right, Butch. Now.
Yes. You must believe that fruit.
Why are you standing that way?
I thought you were...
Yeah, all right. No, you're right. You're ahead of me. You've watched this program and you know exactly where you have to be. Now, listen, you've got the $1,000. You're going to play the head-to-head match, but you have to choose a star.
Right.
And the star you choose will reveal that number. There's a 10, a 20, a 30. 130, lots of 10s, lots of 20s.
Go with the
and only
beauty,
130. We will multiply your $1,000 by whatever number is revealed by the star you choose. Whom do you choose?
Let's try what Arsenio said with Christy.
All right.
All right, Christy, would you take that tab and give it a pull? Ready, set, go. 30! Arsenio! Wow! Woo. All right. Are you ready, Christy?
Oh, God. Okay.
No pressure.
Right, no.
Don't
Good luck
distract
to you.
the boy. Come on.
It's, here we go. It's for $30,000, remember. It's blank pepper. Blank pepper. P-E-P-P-E-R. You're going to write your answer, Christy. He'll give me a verbal response. Hold on just a second here. You have a question?
Yes, I do.
But away from the microphone, and I'll
This
shield
much
my
money, I have
microphone. Hold on just a second here.
Yeah. Get the money, Butch. We're going to Vegas after this show is over. Yes. You must believe in the roulette wheel. Yes.
Very heavy.
Go for it, Butch.
Christy did not play the match game part of the show and wasn't called on the Hollywood Squares part, so she's a little...
Just moved here from Cleveland, too.
Needed a little clarification there. She's writing her answer now. Put it in the slot, Christy. All right, Butch, it's up to you now to match her for the $30,000. What do you do to fill in that blank to collect the 30 grand?
Say hot.
Hot pepper. No? The audience is moaning and groaning. All right, this is the moment of truth now, Butch. We'll face Christy, ask her to show us the answer. He's got to match you. Salt and pepper is what Christy says. Well, you didn't get the $30,000, but you haven't done badly for a guy who just walked in here a little while ago and Bing won the match game, and he's got $1,325. How about that? And you're still a champ. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back right after these messages. Okay, hold everything here now. Listen, since Butch didn't win the money, why don't we do a little something for him?
We're going to do something
Christy,
nice for you,
step down
Butch.
here, please, for just a moment here.
Come on now.
Just for a second here. No.
Okay, you ready for
What
this,
we
Butch?
want to do, Butch wants to give you a little kiss on the cheek, and that would be
consolation.
We're just going to stand right here in the middle.
That'll
and
be his
watch.
consolation prize. I got to see daylight between you. No, go ahead.
Go for it,
Lips. No,
Go for
lips.
the lips.
Yeah,
You can go for the lips.
Go for the lips
Go
if
ahead.
you want to.
Knock yourselves out. Here, turn around. We won't look. Are they done?
That's it. Gene Rayburn inviting you
Whatever
to join
red-blooded
us
19.
tomorrow.
Okay, it's so long for the match game Hollywood Squares. This is John Bauer.
A member of our studio audience will receive a Commodore 64 computer featuring 64K memory, full-size keyboard, color graphics, sprite, sound capability, music composer cartridge, and program reference guide furnished by Commodore. This is Gene Wood speaking for the match game Hollywood Squares Hour. A Mark Goodson television production. Get ready to match the stars from Comic Strip Live. Bruce Bound. From Mama's Family, Vicki Lawrence Schultz. Comedian Brad Garrett. From the Hogan Family, Edie McClure. From You Take the Kids, Roger E. Mosley. And comedian Pat Music, as we play the all-new star-studded Match Game. And here's the star of Match Game, Ross Schaefer.
Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Gene Wood. Hello, everybody. Hi, Ross.
Hi, Ross.
You know, we should tell the rest of you at home who are seeing Pat Music here for the first time, those of us in Los Angeles know you at the Improv. You work out a lot there at the Improv with Edie.
With Edie, as a matter of fact, on Monday nights, yes, in
On
Santa
Monday night.
Monica.
But you are the voice of many familiar characters.
That's right. I do cartoons. It's not something that a grown woman admits readily, but I do cartoon voices, yeah.
And you have one that's a mutant ninja.
Female mutant ninja.
Yeah. For the cartoon. Let's do that. Can you do that for us?
Oh, sure. It's, cowabunga, dudes.
Well, good. Nice to have you here on our show.
Thank
and Roger
you.
has a new series. We should tell people about this. Is You Take the Kids?
You Take the Kids.
Yeah.
And yes, with Nell Carter, and we got a wonderful a wonderful
cancellation
cast
notice on our
of
first
people.
episode.
No. And it's the Kirkland family, and it's played by actors Dante, Marlon, Trent, and Karen, because I don't have time to give all the names.
Sure.
I want to say I said hi to you and Lila, and we hope to have a good show. We come on CBS at 8 o'clock, so you look at us and support us, because we want to make you laugh, and all that.
Thank you, Roger. Let's meet our contestants. Hi, Eric. How are you? Good to see you. $1,250 you have. Yeah. Good for you. Good for you. Hi, Michelle.
Hi,
How are you?
Fine, thank
Good.
you.
Now, tell us about yourself.
I work and live in Riverside, California, where I am the Nutrition Services Manager for the County Office on Aging.
A nutrition services officer for...
The County Office on Aging.
That sounds very complicated.
Yes,
it
it is.
It sounds like a food job, though, is it?
That's it.
It is?
I'm in the food business.
Oh, you're in the food business.
That's right.
All right. Well, I hope it helps you here.
I hope so,
All right.
too.
Let's play a
Thank
match
you.
game. Ready? Every correct match here is worth $50. The winner keeps his or her money, goes on to play Super Match for a shot at $10,000. Now, would you like to start, A or B?
A, please.
Okay, here we go. Boy, that was a long title, isn't it?
It is.
To be on a business card. Bud, the baseball manager, said, "My new statistician takes his job too seriously. He even counts how many times each player blanks." Oh, good, we have our answers. All right. Eric, Bud, the baseball manager, said, "My new statistician takes his job way too seriously. He even counts how many times each player spits." He's a spit counter. Bruce?
Speaking of baseball, did you
You guys watch that seniors baseball league they had from Florida this year with the old timers playing? Yeah. That was fun to watch. Kind of sad to watch a pitcher get yanked for bladder control problems, though.
Kind of sad to relate that story, too, isn't it?
It is. It's sad not only to watch, but to relate it. But I figured you'd be counting the scratches.
The scratches. Oh, I see.
That's a good
Hey, Vicky.
Roseanne Barr comes to mind. I said spit.
There's one match. Brad?
You know, I'm not much of an athlete myself, Ross. I'm really not a guy.
6'9", and you're not an athlete?
I used to strike out in T-ball. Remember T-ball?
You were too tall
Yeah.
for T-ball.
I was too tall for T-ball. It's a new musical. No. Because you strike out in T-ball, you go to school on that short bus, Yeah. So I said spit, sir.
Spit.
On the
Seems
short
to
bus.
be a fave. Pating, 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 patoo.
And he's spitting. There's another match. Roger, who watches more sports than anybody I've ever heard of.
No.
Yeah.
You got it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Pat. Pat, now we'd like you to illustrate your answer like that.
Oh, would you really? Well, Huck and Tui.
Yeah. All right. Nice job, Eric. 5 matches. Oh, now.
Oh, no.
As part of our cultural exchange program, we now bring you a question from the Hawaiian version of Match Game.
I got a lock on this.
Dumb Dora Lukalawi is so dumb.
How dumb is she?
You wouldn't believe. Her first night as a hula dancer, she blanked her grass skirt. Yeah, I know.
You know how you say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in Hawaiian?
No, how?
We could say that to our Hawaiian friends. Mele kaliki maka I hanaoli makahiki ho.
Wow. Blanked her grass skirt. She's dumb.
This tune could use some more horns.
Could use a horn, period.
All right, we have an answer. All right, here we go. All right, part of our culture exchange program, we have a Hawaiian answer here. Dumb Dora Lukilao is so dumb. Her first night as a hula dancer, she
mowed her grass skirt.
Mowed her grass skirt. She mowed her grass skirt, Bruce.
And believe it or not, I was at the show.
Yeah! Save the clippings.
Oh,
Vicky?
Michelle, you're so sure of yourself, aren't you? Mo.
Mowed the grass skirt. Bradley.
Yay! Thank you.
Now you're having such a hard time with this, Edie. I can't believe.
I missed the operant word of grass. I'm so sorry. I just had her be so stupid she dropped it.
She dropped her grass skirt.
What was the name again?
Dumb Dora Lukilao.
I thought you said Lukey Lee. Oh, I didn't know it was Lukey Lau.
Oh, so you were thinking of someone else.
Lukey Lee.
Pat?
Well, my Dora and Edie's Dora were up there shimmying so hard that they lost.
They lost the grass skirt. Lost the grass skirt. All right, 150 to 250. You're in the lead right now. Eric, our champion, will be back after these messages. Welcome back. Well, at the end of the first round, score for our champion is 250, and our challenger, Michelle's 150. But now it's time to play matchup. This is where you can build up your score by playing against the clock. You're trailing right now, Michelle, so we'll let you go first. Who do you want to play with?
I'd like to play with Vicky.
Okay, you and Vicky. Now, we'll show you a series of possible matchups, and you pick what you think is the best answer. Every time you and Vicky agree, you get $50.
Thank you.
Good. Let's put 30 seconds on our clock. That's the first time anybody's ever said thank you.
We're polite in Riverside.
You're polite in Riverside. Well, wait till you get some of these right. Then what do we get? Now stop it.
Oh, she does great takes.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Ready? Go. Who blank? Who done it? Who cares?
Who cares?
Match. Squeaky blank. Squeaky wheel, squeaky clean.
Squeaky clean.
Match. Pulling blank. Pulling teeth, pulling taffy.
Pulling teeth.
Match. Paul blank. Paul Bunyan, Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
Match. Remote blank. Remote island, remote control.
Remote control.
Match. Meet the blank. Meet the press. Oh, I'm sorry. That was my mistake. You're getting so many right. I was thinking maybe there was a reward in this. So let's throw that one out. We'll start again with 6 seconds. Ready? Go. Parker blank. Parker Stevenson, Parker Brothers.
Parker Brothers.
No match. Skip blank. Out of time. Good job, though. 5 matches. Eric, your turn. Who do you want to play with?
Roger?
Roger? Okay. Remember, $50 per match. We'll put 30 seconds on our clock. Ready? Go. Ghost blank. Ghost Town, Ghost of a Chance.
Ghost Town.
Match. Johnny blank. Johnny Carson, Johnny Depp.
Johnny Carson.
Match. Loaded blank. Loaded question, loaded dice.
Loaded question.
No match. Bird of blank. Bird of paradise, bird of prey.
Bird of prey.
Match. Quick blank. Quick as a bunny, Quicksilver.
Quicksilver.
Match. Rubbing blank. Rubbing elbows, rubbing alcohol.
Rubbing alcohol.
Match. Inside blank. Inside job, inside edition.
Inside job.
Was it in time? Was not in time. You also got 5 matches. We got a good game going here now, 500 to 400. We'll come right back with more match game. Welcome back. Our score, 500 to 400. Michelle, you're trailing right now. We'll let you go first. A or B?
I'll try A, please.
Okay, here we are. Making little borders here?
Yeah, I was getting a little bored. So.
Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice?
I wasn't getting anything right. I thought I'd go for neatness.
But you put a lot into this game, don't you?
I sure do.
All right, Harriet said, I'm beginning to suspect that the National Enquirer makes things up.
No.
Today's headline is, 2 live crew found in motel love nest with blank.
We get sued for these answers?
There's that horn section you were asking for.
Yeah, well, they were quick here. Now we need some lyrics.
All right, here we go. Harriet said, I'm beginning to suspect the National Enquirer makes things up. Today the headline was, 2 live crew found in motel love nest with...
Tammy Faye Baker.
With Tammy Faye. Well, with Tammy Faye. Match that, Bruce.
Speaking about motel rooms, my wife's pretty kinky. She likes to tie mirrors all over our body and then stare at the ceiling. I'm a fun guy, but I draw a line.
Sure.
You know, I'm in the right circle. I went with Jessica Hahn.
Oh, Jessica Hahn, see?
Yeah.
Your shoulder blades apart. All right, Vicki.
This was a hard one. Tammy Faye crossed my mind, but I didn't write it down, Michelle. I wrote down whatever possessed me to write this down. I put Debbie Boone.
Debbie Boone? That makes sense, sure. As far away,
That makes sense?
Well, as far away from 2 live crew as you could get.
Nothing
Debbie.
on this show makes sense.
Brad, did you put...
Well, I say if you're going to be caught with a 2 live crew, you want to make sure you don't know who you are. So I said Milli Vanilli. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I have all their egg
Enquirer
tracks.
said 2 live crew found in motel love nest with...
The man who started all, Jesse Helms.
Oh, that would have been good. Work on that border, Edie.
Yep. All right.
No. Edie, that's all right, baby. We understand.
Yes, we
understand.
See? You do read the newspapers.
And when you are down south of the border.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're a team. Together we fall.
That's no All right, Eric. Ugly Edna said, my boyfriend treats me like a dog.
Oh, I'm sorry.
On my birthday, he gave me a gift certificate for a free blank.
Rock is in it this time, isn't it?
Oh, it's a whole different song now. This is the dance mix.
Get down on it.
I feel like shaking its tail feather.
There we go, Pat answers now. All right, Eric. Ugly Edna said, my boyfriend treats me like a dog. On my birthday, I got a free gift certificate for a...
Bone.
For a bone? For a bone. Yeah, all right.
Well, I figured you get a freebie, a flea bath.
A flea bath, yeah, a flea bath, a bone. Vicki?
Oh, did you say a bone or a phone?
Whatever you have.
I think you meant one of those Sports Illustrated bone phones.
Yeah. Plead in.
I am very confused. Now, was the question a dog? Please repeat it. Very confusing night last night. You know, New Year's Eve and all. I can't wait for this year to be over.
He gave me a gift certificate for a free...
Boy, you have a big head. Oh, I'm sorry. For a free mailman.
For a free mailman?
Excuse me.
He gave me a gift certificate for a free what, Edie?
Heel collar.
A collar.
Yes.
A collar. Free collar.
Collar.
Roger?
Obviously, Eric wanted to keep the game close, Eric. Bag of Alpo, Eric. Bag of Alpo.
All right, Pat, can you match bone?
Well, these are a little more processed. They're sort of like a bone. They're a biscuit.
Biscuits? Not
Come on.
No. Obviously, the judges own cats. So... It's time now for us to play final matchup. Whoever's ahead at the end of this round wins the game and a chance to play for a possible $10,000. So you're trailing right now, Michelle. You'll get to go first. Who do you want to play with?
I'd like to play with Brad, please.
Okay.
I'm ready. Here we go.
All right, this time matchups are worth $100. We'll give you 45 seconds. Get as many as you can. Ready? Go. Blank vision. Double vision, fatal vision.
Fatal vision.
No match. Blank softener. Fabric softener, water softener.
Fabric softener.
Match. Blank list. Hit list. Wine list.
Hit list.
Match. Blank horse. Quarter horse. Trojan horse.
Quarter horse.
No match. Blank trust. Blind trust. In God we trust.
Blind trust.
No match. Blank follies. Ice follies. Ziegfeld follies.
Ice follies.
No match. Blank Simpson. O.J. Simpson. Bart Simpson.
Bart Simpson.
No match. Blank matter. Mind over matter. What's the matter?
Mind over matter.
Match. Blank rights. Civil rights. Bill of rights.
Civil rights.
No match. Blank room. Headroom. Powder room.
Headroom.
No match. Blank buster. Blockbuster. Dustbuster.
Blockbuster.
No match.
Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle. I'm sorry.
Oh, my.
Must have,
Eric, who do you want to play with?
must have been something I ate.
All right, you and Bruce Baum.
Sorry.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Remember now, she has 700. You got to beat 700 to win the game. Let's have 45 seconds. Ready? Go. Blank base. Army base, first base.
First base.
No match. Blank runner. Distance runner, blade runner.
Distance runner.
No match. Blank lace. Chantilly lace, shoelace.
Chantilly lace.
Match. Blank Robinson. Mrs. Robinson, Edward G. Robinson.
Mrs. Robinson.
No match. Blank player. Hockey player, tape player.
Hockey player.
Match. Blank doodle. Dipsy doodle, Yankee doodle.
Yankee doodle.
Yeah, it's a match. You're gonna win. Michelle, we have to say goodbye to you. Thank you very much for playing. We enjoyed having you. We have some good things for you backstage. Thank you. Okay, we'll take a short break. Come back with our big money super match. Okay, Eric. You're the king, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go for the super match. You can win over $10,000. Now, what we do is we got an audience, and we polled them, and they gave us their best response to this. Out of the blank. Now, if you can guess the most popular answer, you get $500. Second most popular answer, $300. Third best answer, $200. Now, you can get some help here from three of our celebrities.
Brad?
Out of the blue.
Yep, out of the blue. Two more.
Pat?
Out of the park.
Out of the park.
Out of the park.
Out of the park. One more.
Roger?
Out of the ordinary.
Out of the ordinary.
Good one,
All
Rod.
right, so you have out of the ordinary, out of the park, out of the blue, or one of your own?
Well, I hate to do this, but I came up with out of the question.
Oh, out of the question. It's out of the question. All right, we'll see if it's there. Let's see if it's there. What is the $200 answer, please? Out of the woods. Nobody had that one. How about the $300 answer? Out of the ordinary. Who had that one? Roger? Yeah, okay. And the $500 answer, what is it? Out of the blue. It was out of the blue. All right, now, we're not out of this. You didn't match any of those answers, but that's not lost. You can still win $1,000 by matching one of our celebrities head-to-head. You could play for double that amount, or $2,000, with a lucky spin on the star wheel. That's coming right now. Okay. All right, Eric. Give it a nice hoist here. There it goes. Oh, yeah.
Really puts English in if I watch it now. Lots of
Oh, just slid off the double mark. You're playing for $1,000 then with Pat. All right, to win this, it has to be an exact match. Please no help from our audience. Pat, write down your answer for this. Cuckoo blank. Cuckoo blank. Okay, Pat's got an answer. All right, what were you thinking?
Cuckoo clock.
Cuckoo clock. $1,000 at stake, Pat. Can you match cuckoo clock?
Well, my grandmother had a collection when I was a child, and she had all different kinds, but the one that I loved the best was the cuckoo clock.
All right, you got $1,000. Boost to your total. Still a champion. We'll talk about that after these messages. Eric, I have to say, you are collecting money the hard way. You're inching your total up. You have $3,050. You're still a champion. You're going to come back in the next show. All right, so won't you join us on the next match game? Bye-bye, everybody. I'm Ron King.
Departing contestants will receive Actifed, the full prescription strength medicine that helps relieve the stuffy, drippy misery of a head cold. Bushnell's wide view spectator binoculars, Instafocus system, and Poro prism. Perfect for sporting events. See every action-packed moment from Bushnell. Ricardo Beverly Hills Rodeo Drive 2 collection, fully lined, lightweight luggage, high-density nylon construction. Weekend or around-the-world trips from Ricardo Beverly Hills.
There's no defense against a whammy. Press your luck. Coming up next, only on Game Show Network.
Gene Wood speaking for Match Game, a Mark Goodson television production.